talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to ride with Amora, spilling all the tea. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Like and subscribe. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe. Coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope your bellies are full. Mine is definitely full. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, my guest has arrived. Before I bring her up, everybody should know what we are here for. We are doing an exclusive interview with Miss Shon. Miss Shon was nailed in the coffin yesterday by her former peers, okay? People that she entrusted to, support her as she supported them. She spoke from the very beginning, letting people know that she was a non-biased participant in the saga. However, when she decided to speak, give a difference of opinion on someone that she supported, she was thrown to the wolves and later laid flat out in a coffin. Okay. So that's my guess. Please be respectful, moderators. If people are disrespectful, of course, y'all know they call me name, get them the fuck up out of here. They call my guest names, get them out of here. Okay. We are not going to be disrespecting nobody that's on the panel. Um, if we disrespect people that we don't care for, and y'all already know who they are, that's allowed. If you want to call them pigs, you can call them pigs, okay? If you want to call them no edge having ass mofos, no edge mofos, you can call them no edge mofos. If you want to call that rape teeth bitch a rape teeth bitch, you can call that rape teeth bitch a bitch. If you want to call this old freaking drug dealer as criminal, a drug dealer, you could definitely call this drug dealer criminal as a drug dealer. But what we're not going to do is disrespect anybody on the panel. Okay. All right. All right. Welcome to my show. Hey, Miss Shon, how are you? Wait a minute. Let me
Hey,
do a
Miss.
check before, right quick. Can you go ahead and
Okay.
speak and let them see if it's an echo?
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let me just see if it's an echo because sometimes when two people get up on here, it's an echo, and I don't know how to fix that with this thing. Let me see if they say down there that it's an echo. People are saying, welcome, Shon. Okay, so it is an echo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to introduce myself. Oh, dang, but you know what? Hold on one second. She said it is an echo. Okay, hold on one second. Shon, introduce yourself, and I am going to try to come up on another browser right quick.
Okay. Okay. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can. Okay. It's not an echo. Well, hey, you guys. I appreciate you guys allowing me, well, Miss Amora, allowing me to come on her panel. And I appreciate you guys support. I know a lot of us have not seen eye to eye, but I've never took anything personal that you guys said. I know that was just all part of the saga, but as you guys know, I don't know, you guys follow me. My channel is now Shon's Perspective. It was Miss Shon's Reactions, but it's now Miss Shon's Perspective because I'm trying to take my channel in a different direction. But tonight I just want to close it out and just move forward. So is she back? Thank you. Thank you, Tinkers. Hi, Lorraine.
I'm coming. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Rita. Hey, Mama 3. Hey, Kia Marie. Different Perspective. Lakeisha. Who else we have? Now, y'all know I can't put it on the flow like Amore, but y'all know Amore is in her own lane, but that's not my mission is, to bash or dog anybody. So that's not my mission. So if you guys follow me, Amore is a lot more vocal than I am, which that's what makes her different. So, hey, Shanae, Monique. No. Exclusive because I think exclusive. I see you. Kia Marie, I think that's your name. Knee Deep. Hey Sharon, Sharita, Pain the Purpose.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Can you hear
Yes,
me,
I can hear
Shon?
you. I can hear you.
Shon, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
I
shoot.
can hear you.
Hello, can y'all hear me? Hold on.
What she said is funny. Shalandra said, hey, Michelle, I just called you a figure at one point, but I can't remember it bashing. You're okay with me. Yeah. Yeah, that never bothered me, y'all. That I honestly never. I actually laughed at that. It never really bothered me. Raw Truth, hey, baby girl. Thank you, Sharonda. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Nelly Nell. Hey, Marissa. I see Marissa all the time, so I know who Marissa is. Hey, Tamik. Jessimus, Ashley. I'm going back up, y'all. I'm going back up. Hey, I don't even know how to say her name.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh my goodness.
Can you hear
Good
me?
Lord. I can definitely hear you. Let me see
Okay.
if any echoes down in the chat. Can you guys let me know if it's an echo? While we wait on them, I just want to say, Shon, I spoke with you already. I am sorry that you even have to go through this because just because you have a difference of opinion, you always said that you didn't take a particular side, even though you did lean more in support of Robert than you did Brianna. And we're going to get to that in a minute. But I just want to apologize to you for things that you have to go through. And let me just say this right quick to people. Y'all know I am spicy when I call a mofo out. Shon is not like that. She's softer spoken. She's way more humble than me. I don't know about humble is a good word, but she's way more, you know, what's the word I want to give? More calmer than me. I put it on the flow. I try to, be nice sometimes, but sometimes I just come off not nice because I'm not as nice as Shon. Shon likes to keep it cute, and I'm gonna keep
Oh
it
my
cute
God.
and ratchet at the same fucking time. Okay. So Shon is really not trying to defame nobody, bash nobody, anything like that. She's literally up here today because a whole lot of nasty, filthy rumors were put out on her, and she's just here to clear it up. She's literally just here to clear it up. Okay, you guys? All right,
And
Shon.
Amor, let me say something before you get started because I do want to say this, and let me say this very clear. My conversation with Amora didn't, when I had a conversation with Amora when all this was happening, Amora came at me with she came at me with support. Amora didn't come talking to me, trying to get information. That she didn't do that. That's not what Amora came to me at. She came to me with more. It was a more of a woman to woman, conversation, and just what she's saying right now, that's exactly what she repeated to me in our private conversation. So she never came after me. I'm sorry, she never came to me with rah-rah on anybody, no matter what anybody thinks. I know everybody's going to have their opinion, but that's the God honest truth. That's not what she came to me with. And that's what I appreciated about her. sometimes you see a certain person or certain images thrown out there until you actually have a personal one-on-one with them for yourself. So that's not how she came at me, not at all. And for that, I appreciate you.
Okay. You are welcome. And she is absolutely right. Wasn't on no nothing. It wasn't on no rah-rah, none of that stuff. I just saw what they did to her. And it's almost like she froze. In my opinion, I felt like she froze because she couldn't believe it. Like, what? Like, they took her by surprise. And I have my own opinion on why it was done. It had nothing to do with the robber per se. It was everything because she hearted a post of mine on my page, and the students just don't like me. Okay, they mad because they are still on a student level and they have not became a professor. I am the professor and they are the student. Okay, they will be referred to as the student from now on, and Ms. White is going to be referred to by me as the drug dealer. Now, if you want to call her Ms. White, you can, but she is the drug dealer to me. Okay, and no, let me just put this out here. Shon did not tell me anything about her being a drug dealer. I don't even know if you know. Do you, Shon?
No, a lot of stuff. Amora has caught me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, I know I've been hearing the saga, but where have I really been? So a lot of stuff Amora caught me off guard with. She caught me off surprise with.
Yeah, so she doesn't know about the drug dealer charge. So she's not calling Ms. White a drug dealer. Ms. White, I'm calling you a drug dealer. And hold on 1 second. Let me do this right quick because I wish she might say she ain't no drug dealer. Hold on 1 second. This don't have nothing to do with you, but let me pull up this damn thing right quick because I wish a ninja would. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up the drug dealer stuff right quick just so I can have it on standby. Hold on. Oh, drug dealer. She want to put somebody else's file out there, girl, child. I wish she could pull my file. I don't care, honey. She could post it on Jesus' wall for all I care, child. I ain't afraid of who I am. I don't try to pretend like I'm somebody and I'm not. Whole criminal out here. Just a damn criminal. Hold on. Let me pull up the drug dealer file just so I can have it on standby. I gotta send it to myself. All right, let me let the drug dealer know I got her number. How many more hours she got, y'all? Can y'all put it down in the chat? How many hours she got? Give me a second, then we're gonna have this interview.
Yeah, Mike.
All right, drug dealer.
Oh Lord.
22 hours. 22 hours, or you gonna become content. You gonna be content. You gonna be whole content. 22 hours, or you gonna be content. Okay, 22. Let's go. All right, let me go on it and put this down. Let me put my ammo down right here. This is my ammo. I got more ammo too. All right, Shon. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the panel. Let me just ask you a few questions, okay? Now, so we know that you came out as a paralegal, correct? You are a paralegal, right?
Correct.
Okay. And you came out, and what was your purpose of coming out in the first place when it came to the saga?
Well, I was actually in the Bush supporter for a very long time. To be honest with you, I followed Robert and Bree only a little bit prior to that, and honestly, I watched them, but I wasn't a fan of their content. I mean, to be honest with you, I wasn't a fan of Robert's content. I wasn't a fan of Brianna's content either. I just, that's just me. They just didn't like something that I wanted to follow, but I knew of them and I followed a little bit of them prior to the saga. But of course, when the saga came out, of course, that caught a lot of people's eye. Now, just like a lot of people, when I first heard Brianna, as a woman, the first thing we do is we kind of connect with the woman first with what she was saying. And, as time went by, my perspective kind of changed, but I still stayed in the audience as an observer and a supporter. And But then what made me chime in was honestly some of the legal stuff was getting kind of misconstrued, and I just said, well, maybe I can offer some, clarity on some things. So basically it was offering some clarity on some things. And, of course, just based on the things that were put out to me, it just didn't support the DV. Now that was just me. It didn't support the DV. But never did I ever come out here as a team Robert or a team Brianna, because I don't believe in teams or groups or anything like that. I've never believed in that. I just seen that there were things that could be done. And over time, things started changing, but I'll get to that in a minute. But that's why I came in the saga, because I just want to kind of shed some light on some things from a legal standpoint. And, but never on a team. It just so happens that the people that were rooting for Robert, we just shared the same belief. We shared the same belief, but I didn't consider myself part of any team. I just consider myself someone with a group of other people where we shared the same beliefs, and that was it. And you had an opposite side who thought differently. That's basically all I thought, really,
Okay.
until it got
Not a problem. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to that.
right.
So if you don't mind, it's not relevant. It's just, just in case people want to know, which content creator did you actually listen to?
Sweet Ma.
Okay, all right. I figured that most of the content creators did come from Sweet Ma, and then they saw her getting, big chat, super chats and stuff. Because this is what Retta told me. I don't know if she told you this or whatever, but she saw her getting these big super chats, and she said, "Oh, I can do that." And then they built their channels from being in the audience of Sweet Ma. You got DM came from Sweet Ma, Retta came from Sweet Ma, and a couple of others. Lupac came from Sweet Ma. I think Harmony Church came from Sweet Ma. So a lot of people came from Sweet Ma and did her dirty, backdoored her, and tried to be on her level. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I came off of watching Sweet Ma's content, and then when Lupac came in, I watched them together. So those are the content creators that I came in on, and I seen a little bit of Harmony Speaks. I did see some of Ashley Chats, Ashley D. So those I kind of did follow, and there were some other ones that just are no longer, reporting on the story. But that was way back when. But yeah.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. All right, so you took the stance of the breaking it down on the legal aspects, because a lot of things were being said, like, oh, he can get custody of his child. When he go to court, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And you're like, wait a minute. Let me explain what could happen from my legal point of view, right?
Right.
Now, did you come out here and tell anybody that you was an attorney?
I never did. I have never once ever come out here and told anyone that I was an attorney. I made it very, very clear, and it's even in my biography. I said I'm a paralegal/legal analyst. I made that very, very clear. The person who gave me that nickname, attorney, was Jared. And I think from that point on, I guess people didn't realize it was just a nickname he was giving me. And I think people literally took it as though that's what I was. And I think, that's why I was like fake lawyer, but I never, ever said I was. Never.
Okay. All right. And I don't know if you've heard this, but have you ever heard the truth call you an attorney?
I believe I have. Yes. I believe I have. Maybe once or twice. I do believe I have heard him say that.
Okay, because I heard him say it. He was on this panel and he told people, he actually referred people to your channel and told them that you were a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I heard him say that. Okay, so other people were calling you an attorney, but you never actually came out and told nobody that you was an attorney. All right.
I never did, not one time.
All right. So being in the legal field, do you have any credentials, degrees, or anything like that to back up your profession?
I absolutely do. I have and you have them. Of course, you do have them. I already sent them to Amora, and we went back and forth. But my credentials is I have a Master of Science in Legal Studies. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, and I also have a Bachelor of Science in Paralegal Studies.
All right. I'm gonna show, but I'm gonna cover up your maiden name just because
Right.
some of these pigs out here like to oink oink and go look up people like me. You know, I like to look up people too. But I'm just gonna show the highest degree, and that is you got a bachelor's of science, you got a master's of science, and then
Mm-hmm.
you have a bachelor. So I'm not gonna show the two bachelors. And the only reason I'm not gonna show the two bachelors is because you gotta have a master's. I mean, you gotta have a bachelor's in order to get the master's. But she
Right,
got
right.
yes, I'm just gonna show you a master's because some of these people probably don't know what a effing master's look like or a degree period. But I'm gonna show, let me just do this right quick. I'm gonna cover up these mofos wish. I'm gonna cover up your name. Uh I'm gonna let is it okay that your first no, I'm gonna cover up your whole
Yeah,
name.
yeah, it's fine.
By your first name? Your first name okay?
Yeah,
Or
it's
cover that
fine.
up. No, let me know.
It's fine.
All right, I'll just let your first name be shown. Hold on, and then I'm gonna show that. And then I want these mofos to call this university bitches. They like calling universities. They like calling universities when they can't even provide proof of what they have. They own freaking credentials. Post your credentials. Post your shit up. Why you always want somebody to post their credentials? Post your credentials. You don't have them. Period. Now, let me blow this up. For the ones in the back that want to act like this woman got 50 felonies, and we're going to get to that in a minute, okay? We're going to get to this 50 felonies. If she got 50 felonies, oops. What did I do?
It's okay.
Hold on, let me do it the other way. Why is it flickering? Your name coming out every time okay, here we go. 50 freaking felonies. Here we go. Master of Science, Legal Studies, period. Okay? All right? So somebody that's supposed to have 50 felonies and, don't have no credentials. In order for you to get a master's degree, you got to have a bachelor's degree. Show me where you can go and get a master's degree without having a bachelor's. But she has 2 bachelors. So now, drug dealer, post yours. Post up yours. Post your credentials. While you want to talk about somebody else's credentials, post your credentials. Okay? So we're going to take this down and we're going to talk about those allegations of you having 50 freaking felonies. But I want to ask you a couple more questions before that. Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we see that Miss Shon has a master's in legal studies, that's more than what a lot of people that's in this segment can say. Everybody don't go to get a master's. Some people do their bachelor's, like I was getting ready to do my bachelor's and say the hell with it. But my husband is the one that encourage my husband, you know, the one that they be talking about they want to sleep with and all type of deranged type shit. Anyway, he is the one that encouraged me to go get my master's. Okay. Now, Shon, you have boys. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 boys.
And what are their ages?
My baby is 17. He's getting ready to graduate this year, and then I will be done. I have a 25-year-old, 27, and 29. And I'm telling my age, but that's okay.
It's okay, but you have pretty much grown children, except for your
Yes,
second
all
kid.
of my boys are grown. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Before I get on the felony charge, it was said on the drug dealers panel that you were involved in a relationship with Jared. Can you clear that up for us, please?
Yes, I can. Want for the 50th time, but it's okay. Okay, so and I'm gonna say this because I don't have anything derogatory to say about Jared because we have kind of put our differences aside. And I do want to say this, and I don't know if he's listening or maybe not, but he did you know, I know y'all seen him on here prior, and he did call me a couple of names that, you know, was just distasteful, but he did turn around and did offer me an apology. So I wanted everybody to know that. I don't want everybody to think he did offer an apology, and it was accepted. Me and Jared, of course, we met here on YouTube. We kind of came on YouTube around the same time. But me and Jared never had a relationship. But I will say this, and this is transparent and honesty, because me and Jared were kind of like the newbies and we were trying to grow our channels. Me and him, we were emailing back and forth as we did a live. We barely had anybody in there. And then we started kind of conversating back and forth a lot, and it became consistent. And after a while, was there possible interest there? Yes, but it didn't go anywhere. Needless to say, it never went anywhere. I've never seen Jared in person. Jared has never seen me in person. We've never met up, nothing. It was absolutely not anything. And he can vouch for that. We've never met. I've never seen Jared in person. I couldn't tell you if he walked up to me. So that was legit. It was 1, 2, 3. That's it. Basically, that's what it was.
And when you said a possible interest, so let me ask you, did you tell the drug dealer that you had interest because she, you know, she spoke on her channel? Mm-hmm. Carry on.
Okay, so this is how that happened. Okay, so because when Miss White introduced herself to me, now I didn't know anybody. Now I came in the saga, I really didn't know anybody but Sweet Mom. I followed content creators, but Miss White introduced herself to me. I forgot how she reached out to me. I actually forgot.
She reached out to every damn body. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I guess they were trying to plan some type of a content creator thing in Atlanta, and she just wanted my assistance on. Well, you know, she said she wanted my assistance on that, and see, you know, I would like to join in and, you know, be a part of that to help or whatever. And of course, you know, I don't mind. It is what it is. And, you know, she kind of introduced herself as, you know, she pretty much knows everybody. She pretty much, you know, is the person that, you know, hey, you want to know about this person, about this person. She was the go-to person in my eyes. That's how I seen her introduction to me. So I felt like maybe she knew a little bit about Jared. So when I called on the phone and we talked, and I said, what do you know about Jared? What do you know about him? Because I didn't know anything about him. And that's where me and her had a conversation about Jared. That's the conversations that she's talking about. That yes, she was the only, okay, while we're on that, she was at least I thought, the only person that I told her that me and him was consistently talking on the phone on the back end. And I just wanted to know if she knew any background about him or anything like that about him. And I just told her, hey, you know, listen, let's just kind of keep this with us, because I don't want people to make it more than it is, which it just got out of hand anyway. It didn't even matter. It grew its own legs. And to my knowledge, she didn't. But I later found out that it was spreaded. And I know the only person that I spoke to, and I can't vouch for Jared if Jared said anything, but it was just told to me that, you know, it came through her.
Okay. All right. So somebody else told Miss White is what you said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold on. Let me report this bitch right quick. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for the bullshit no motherfucking more. Bitch. Hold on. All right. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So that's how she found out about you and Jerry. Okay. So there was interest there, but nothing else moved forward or whatever. Okay. Now, the drug dealer actually accused you of wanting to unalive yourself. I don't even know if you want to speak about that, but I just thought that was very distasteful for a drug dealer to want to put out about somebody. Is that something that you want to talk about or not?
I'll touch on it very briefly. Very, very briefly. That particular, which that took me by surprise as well. apparently, you know, I don't want to bring up anybody else's name in this, just out of respect. I don't want to bring her name into this. But I know that she was having, you know, issues with another content creator. And at that time, she did not, we were not talking. I decided when things went down, you know, everybody know about my fallout with the other content creator. When things happened, I just kind of wanted to fall back because at this point, I didn't even, you know, I'm just like, what in the world? I didn't even know. I'm just like, this is too much. So I kind of fell back a little bit off YouTube. And then, you know, things started getting back to me, you know, questioning who's saying this, who's saying that, who. So I fell back completely. And I just stopped talking to Miss White. It wasn't nothing personal with her. It wasn't nothing personal. I just decided that I just wanted to fall back because I just didn't really trust nobody. I mean, I don't know the people on YouTube. I don't know who is saying what. And, you know, so I just said, well, I'll just completely back off. Well, of course, Miss White took that very, very personal from what I found out. She took it personal. I didn't know that she took it personal because I did send her a text and I told her, I sent her a very heartwarming text and I told her, thank you. Can't go back if I remember. Thank you for, you know, us talking or whatever. You know, I wasn't going to say anything bad, but I told her, you know, I'm just going to fall back. Again, I can't remember verbatim. That was my last text. I said, good luck with you and your channel. And I fell back from that. I stopped talking, but later on, come to find out, she just hated me. And I didn't know why. All of a sudden I got back, Miss White don't like you. Miss White is saying this and White is saying that. Miss White is saying this. And I'm like, oh, okay. All because I said I didn't want to talk to her. You know, some of the moves that she was doing, it just, you know, I'm not saying she was doing anything bad, but it was just, you know, I've always been taught when a person knows too many people, you know, sometimes that can't be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? When they know everybody.
Yes.
Sometimes that's, yeah. And I just took that sometimes that can't be a good thing. And things were getting back, you know, it's like, you know, that I know that I spoke with her about, but I didn't go confront her. I didn't ask her anything because what am I supposed to do? Jump on her, cuss her out, come to my panel and hit the live button to go off? The best thing to do is just remove yourself, you know, remove yourself from the situation, remove yourself from that person. And that takes care of everything. But apparently that was a wrong move because it just seemed like from what my understanding is that
you should have moved it. See, I just tried to strike her fucking ass and she moved it, you big, nasty, greasy bitch. That's what you better do, streaming my shit. I'm going to take all your motherfucking videos down, you big bitch. Anyway, I'm sorry, Shon. Sorry. I just tried to strike her and it just came back immediately. Video removed. You better be glad you removed it, you sweaty, nasty, stinking asshole. Do it again. Do it again because I'm sick of you. I take your whole fucking channel down. And I mean that on God. Bitch, do it again. You nasty, funky hoe. Anyway, sorry, Miss Shon. This does not represent Miss Shon. This is me. I just tried to strike this bitch and it came back video gone. I was about to take your shit, you nasty, stanky, greedy heifer. You fucking chip eating bitch. Anyway, I'm sick of this hoe. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention because I was striking this bitch over here. Sick of this goofy ass hoe. You filthy, trashy ass. Do it again. I double, triple, freaking hot dog dare your ass. You better be thankful for that $1,000 you get a month. I take your whole fucking check. Oh, God, I ain't playing with you, you big, nasty, musty bitch. Anyway, what were we talking about? Girl, I was over here striking her ass. This shit came back video removed. I told them your ass is streaming my shit right the fuck now, bitch. Have my fucking manager stay on that hoe. I'm tired of this heifer. All right, go ahead, Shon. Woo, Jesus. Almost had her ass. I almost had her, Lord. I almost had her ass. Do it again. I triple dog dare you to do it again. And she know what I'm talking about. When I tell you I was on this hoe's ass, when I tell you, let me show you something. When I tell you this shit came back video motherfucking removed, you hear me? Because I was on your motherfucking ass. Do you hear me? Think I wasn't. If you want to, bitch. Anyway, go ahead. Shit almost had her ass.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I don't forgot where. Oh Lord.
It was about, she said that you wanted to unalive yourself, and you
Oh,
said that
okay. So I'm
you
gonna lead up to that. Yeah,
okay.
okay, I'm gonna lead up, kind of lead up to that. I'll go fast, y'all. Lead up to that. Well, like I said, I didn't know that she was upset with me, until it kind of got back to me that she really is upset. She's mad, blah, 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 whatever. And then I believe that her and another content creator became, talked on the back end or whatever. And I guess they had some text messages or whatever. And I guess the conversation between them two was the only reason why that this content creator started talking to me again, was because I was going to unalive myself. And I guess she told Miss White that. Well, I had no idea about any of this until it came to me, and all of a sudden her and Miss White had got into it, and I guess Miss White was going to use that on her panel to reveal what she said about me, because me and that person was okay. So she was going to come on there and reveal that information. Well, I asked her not, well, through a third party, I asked her not to do that because that's detrimental information. I said, don't put nothing, I didn't want nothing like that out. Even right, wrong, whether it was true or not, which it was not true, let me say that. But regardless, don't even put nothing like that in the atmosphere. Nothing like that. Well, she did. She went on her panel and she read the text, and she released it on her panel. And
Who did this?
Miss White.
Okay, go ahead.
She released the text between her and the other content creator. And but here's my thing with that. Here's my thing. If anything happens on the back end, if you have conversations on the back end and you want to clear it up, or you want to see take care of it on the back end. Don't come to the forefront with it, especially things that you're not sure about and things that are serious, such as that. Right. Regardless if she wanted to know if it was true or not, but I feel like that was a way, she was getting back at that content creator. At the same time, she was going to get back at me. It was a way to jab at me. Well, yeah, let me say this, because me and her was not talking at the time, and I had got wind that, she was upset with me. So I felt like that was her way of, that was her first jab at me to release something like that about me, which that really bothered me. That was like that was just, to me, it was just terrible to even release. And I had to come on here and explain myself and explain that, it wasn't true. And for me to have to do that, that could have been taken care of on the back end. We could have all talked, because that person didn't tell you on the front end. That person told you on the back end. So we could have took care of it then, especially something like that. But she chose to come on a panel and say it out loud. And I just, and I still did not come on. I still didn't come on the front end and say anything derogatory about her. I was never going to say anything derogatory about her. I was never going to hit my live button and say anything derogatory about Miss White. It don't matter what she did. I was never going to hit my live button and come on here and say anything about her. It just wasn't worth it. I was just like, okay, if that made her feel better to do that, then that was on her. But I still wasn't going to say nothing.
Okay. But she, okay, so how many times did you talk to Ms. White on the back end, just roughly? Was it a lot? Was it 3, 4?
I would say about 3 or 4 times, and maybe a couple of texts. I would say 3 or 4 times, full conversations, if that. And 3 or 4 times, I don't have it saved in my phone, so I'm just kind of dabbling. But I know we didn't speak a whole lot. It was like randomly, very randomly. Oh. If I had a question or something about a live or something like that, yeah.
Okay. Did you get the sense that Ms. White is the type of person that kind of like just want to be all up in your business, but she come off as friendly and, non-biased, understanding, like likable, like she cool with you, she like you, she respect you?
Yes. I mean, my experience with Miss White as far as conversation, I mean, I didn't have no issues at all. I just, like I said, I just didn't like the movements.
Right.
It was just, it didn't, it just didn't feel right. Like just something you hearing one thing and like, wait a minute. So you start questioning things. So, as far as our conversations, I just said, well, let me remove myself from me and her's conversation and it won't go any further. So, but I did start hearing things. People were saying this. I actually, heard other people's experience, but it didn't make a difference to me. I mean, I didn't have, I mean, like I said, I heard things, but it
But you
wasn't
went
a
in the
major.
business of going back
Yeah,
and
it just wasn't a really.
that you heard.
Yeah, it just really wasn't a big situation to me about her. No, I didn't like the things that she was doing. I felt that she was doing, or I was seeing, because I kind of felt like, I just kind of felt like she knew. It's like when you, like I said earlier, when you know too many people and you know too much, you can take it back to this person, you can take it back to this person, you take this business back to this person, you take this business back to this person. And that's just that don't set well with me. So when people start conversating, they start putting stories together, you like, oh, well, wait a minute now. So
Did you know that she talked to a lot of people on the back end?
I did eventually find that out, yes.
Now, I don't know if you know, but I'm going to start naming off some people, and I want you to tell me if you knew that or not, okay? She talked to me. She talked to Callie. She talked to D-Ham. She talked to LaTruth. She talked to Retta, Amber, Toya, and Dawn. And Upper, and Jared. Did you know all those people?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you're right. Nosy, messy ass motherfucker saying this to this person, that to that person, this to this person. Oh, and Kevin. Oh, I forgot Kevin. Oh, I forgot to expose what you said about Kevin, Ms. White. Damn, I'm going to have to do a redo. Okay, yeah. So she talked to a lot of people on the background or whatever, right? So anyway, let's move a little forward. So you shared some things with her after she befriended you pretty much or whatever. Did she ever tell you what her profession was, what she did for a living?
Who, Miss White?
The drug dealer, yes.
No.
Okay, so
I never. She just told me about her background, but no, she never told me what she did for a living. I mean, she told a couple of stories, which don't ask me because I can't even remember, because sometimes I'll listen. I hear you, but sometimes I won't be listening. But she might have mentioned some things, stories in her past, and but no, I never knew what she did for her actual living.
Criminal stories or her other two divorces? Which one did you know about?
Neither.
Okay, so she just told you about like her past as far as her what she used to do as far as her profession.
Well, I know she said counselor. I do remember her saying that she was a counselor. I don't know if she was saying she was doing it on a professional basis or just an everyday basis. You know what I'm saying? Just counseling people, kids in the neighborhood and stuff like that. But that's as far as, she never, it never came off to me as her having a profession. It was a profession. It never came off to me like that.
Okay. So, okay, I just wanted to know. Oh yeah, did you know that she used to speak to me?
Yes.
Okay, so she told everybody. She probably thought it was a fucking a trophy or some shit she was supposed to get. Oh, I talked to Amora. Yeah, okay. So she told you she spoke to me. Okay.
No, she didn't tell me.
Oh, she didn't tell you. Who told you?
She didn't tell me. I mean, it was just something that it wasn't a secret. To me, it wasn't a secret.
Okay, so somebody.
I know she spoke to Sweet Ma. I knew about the Cash App with Sweet Ma.
You knew about that? The one that I revealed earlier that she gave the Cash App to Sweet Ma. Sweet Ma sent that motherfucker back.
I definitely knew about that. I knew about that. I knew about the whole thing. And like I said, that's around the time when things started, people just started sharing their experiences. And that's when things on platforms, you started seeing things in comments, you start seeing, so that's how I learned a lot.
Okay, so basically, she was a type that she wanted people to be kind of cool with her. She wanted to be that one, like that magnet. That, oh, I'm cool with this person. Oh, I'm cool with that person. Oh, I'm cool with this. Oh, this person like me. This person like me. So she kind of was the paymaster to different people, so that they can kind of befriend her and tell them all of their business. Lord Jesus, I'm glad I ain't told that whole none of my damn business. Lord Jesus, woo. Oh my God.
I'm gonna say this about, this is my impression, this is my opinion about Miss White. I feel like Miss White cares a lot about her reputation. She cares a lot about her image. She cares a lot about, what people think of her on YouTube. And that's my opinion. I just feels like she's very, very big on that. She wants everybody to have a positive outlook on her. I just feel like she cares a lot about what people think of her. She does.
Okay.
And if you say anything that make people remotely think you trying to ruin her reputation, it messes with her. It just makes her, I don't know. Just, it's crazy. The behavior that I see whenever, she may think that somebody has said something negative about her, and now, she may feel like somebody is tarnishing her reputation, when I don't, to me, nobody can tarnish your reputation, but what you put out, and then people are going to make their own opinion and make their own, you know what I'm saying? Their own choices or whatever they want to do. So.
Okay. So were you expecting a different outcome, or did you kind of know that you would get some pushback when you came out and spoke? I won't even say against Robert, because I don't know. Tell me, what was your motive when you did a video reaction to Robert's videos that he publicly put on the internet, that anybody can do a goddamn on video reaction to? What was your thought process on that?
Okay, so once again, we go back to me initially saying that I'm not Team Bree or not Team Robert. Okay, so when the divorce was over, I decided that I wanted to move my channel in a different direction. Even when I came on YouTube, I had never intended to stay. You know what I'm saying? I had a channel that I had created years ago, and I came on under that channel just to kind of speak, but it was never an intent to stay. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I never wanted to stay, but after a while, I grew to like it. I got supporters. So I said, well, let me stay. But I wanted to change up the direction of my channel. It did not mean supporting anybody. And I said, well, I want to do some trials. I want to do some reactions on trials, crime stories, and hot topics. And at the time, Janelle and Bree was a hot topic. And of course, LaTruth was going live, and I was critiquing him. I just didn't feel like he was off limits. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I don't understand why he was off limits. I mean, just like I can critique Janelle, just like I can critique Brianna, if I can critique Beyonce, if I can critique all them, why is he off limits? I mean, that was my thing. It wasn't really a motive. I just, like I said, I never claimed to support or watch Robert's content. And I made that very, very clear 20 times over on my platform that I was not a Robert fan, that I do not watch his content. I said that 100 times. And it's like, now people are just like, what? Wow, what happened? No. If people will go back to my lives, go back to my videos, even my moderators have said that, and they try to fight people in the chat and said that I've said that 100 times. But I don't know why people are acting so surprised. But the bottom line is, this is the truth. Do I feel like, well, I don't know if you want to ask me, or I'll just volunteer the information.
Well, as far as, do you feel, okay, so I don't know what direction you're going, but because my next question was, and then you can, if you want to answer, say what you want to say before my next question, because my next question is, did LaTruth do something that you caught that made you say, no, I got to talk about this. I got to say something about this?
Okay, that's, yeah, kind of in the mixture. That's what I was going for. Listen, regardless, even through the saga with me saying I support him on the DV side. I support him on the DV side. That's it. That's all. But there were things that he was doing that I didn't. I'm just like, nah, this is the reason why I didn't support him prior, because I didn't like some of the content he was doing. I didn't like, where he came up, but that was just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like his content. I've always thought, be honest with you, I always thought Robert was arrogant. And I mean, I made that clear. It's not anything new. I just always thought Robert was a little arrogant. I thought Robert was a gaslighter. I've always thought that. It's no secret that me supporting him on DV has nothing to do with his, the way he do his content or the way he may conduct himself. That had nothing to do with it. Those were two different things. And I made the point on my panel, like, I could say I really don't like my neighbor. I think my neighbor is a butthole or whatever. But, him and his wife at their fighting, I've never seen signs of him, do anything. And she accused him. And I feel like he didn't. I'll stick up for him with that. But that don't mean I like him. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I like you. I don't like you, but I may not think you did. You may did something. It's not in your character. But yes, I do think. And then there were, I always said that I did think there was verbal and emotional between them two. I've always said that. I mean, you can't just discredit that. You can't just act like you didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because there was verbal. I don't want to say the word on your panel, but
the AB word.
Yeah, I felt like it was, but I felt like it was between them two. But it's just like I shared with you and people in my panel. I said that if a man ever get to the point where I make him that mad enough that he got to call me 20 and like that in a car, just divorce me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just, I just don't approve of that. And I don't approve of her calling him out his name either. It's a two-way street. They had a toxic relationship, and they both of them were wrong. It's no more wrong than the other. I just think they both were toxic. It's hell. They just both were very toxic people. Absolutely. And I just felt like, he may not, as much as people may think that if you think that he didn't, physically, but there was a little mental and emotional there. So we got to be honest about that. If we are DV supporters and we support the cause of DV, there are more than one ways of DV, and that is verbal, emotional, financial, mental. There are more than one ways to do DV. So, I mean, you can't turn a blind eye to it, especially if you are a person who, is an advocate against DV.
Okay. Now, do you remember exactly what content that you did your reactions on of his? What did you call out that he did?
Oh, well, there were some videos when Robert went live. There was a couple of things. Well, first, let me say this. I don't know if you guys remember the video where he was kind of under the water. We were going through that storm. I think the storm has hit South Carolina, North Carolina, a couple of places. And he made that reel under the water or whatever. I didn't agree with that. I was against that. I didn't agree with that. That was distasteful to me. The song, and let me repeat this because it's been said, where the only reason why I started critiquing on him because he said the word bitch. That's totally false information. The reason that I felt that when he went in that song and he called Bree a bitch, I felt like it was distasteful because one, you're an older gentleman, you're in your 40s, and I know, you have your feelings, you have a right to feel away, especially when you feel like somebody has defamed your character and hurt your brand. I get it, I understand. But at the same time, usually men are quick to walk away from relationships. They don't dwell on a woman. They usually go on. Right. Especially if a woman has hurt them in that manner. They don't want nothing to do with the woman. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to look at her. That's what I felt. And I felt the part that was distasteful was when he called her a B and then turned around and mentioned her kids in the same sentence. That was distasteful to me.
All right, let me interject one time. Have you ever spoke to LaTruth?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I
Have you
actually,
ever? Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I was going to say yes, I have.
How
I
often?
absolutely have. I have spoken to only a few times now. During the legal situation, just I guess he would, just asking questions and getting my perspective on what to do as far as with the whole visitation with him and Bray. I don't know if you, well, of course you guys remember. So I guess there was a point in time where he wasn't seeing the baby for 8 months, and I said, hey, listen, if you are saying, because he was coming to the internet and saying that she was keeping the child from him. And I said, well, no, she can't do that.
Those
She,
lies. Go ahead.
yeah. Okay. So in my eyes, I'm thinking from a legal standpoint, not a person. I'm saying, well, legally, she can't do that. I said, if you guys have some sort of agreement, now this is what I'm thinking now. If you guys have some sort of agreement or whatever, then what you have to do is you have to go file an emergency hearing and say, hey, listen, she's not abiding by our agreement and I'm not seeing my child or something like that. I said, your lawyer should be the one that's doing this for you. If you are relaying to her that she is not allowing you to see your child, then she can definitely do a ex parte meeting. And that means a quick meeting. She definitely can do a meeting. I mean, I'm sorry, not a meeting, a hearing, and get you in and get this whole visitation thing taken care of. So that raised a red flag to me because it went in from a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, but he kept saying she was doing it. I'm like, well, no, because I felt like, well, I kind of, relayed what to do. And you have a whole lawyer. She should be telling you what your rights are as a father. And, I just got kind of mixed up then. I didn't understand. I was like, okay, I don't understand because it doesn't make sense. As much as Bree, I know she's a full-time mother and she's the the custodial parent, but you have visitation rights. And if you feel like your rights are being violated as a father, you have that right to take it back to the court.
Now, when you talk to
So
him on the phone, did he did he go down memory lane with you and tell you how he has been defamed and lied on and talked about and all and criticizing all this stuff pertaining to his ex-wife?
yes. Yes, he
Has
did.
that been recent or was that a long time ago, when y'all first started talking? Or has that been recent?
Um when I first had a conversation, yes. Of course, I guess that was my first time speaking with him. So I guess he wanted to reiterate what he had been through. Um, what he had been through. Okay, I'll listen. And this very last time, which this is I guess kind of got me, this is what kind of got my panties in a bunch. I know that sounds so
No,
cliche,
go ahead.
but
You know what I mean.
was when I did the videos or the reaction videos, those was maybe like 2 weeks ago. I still had good supporters. Nobody had an issue. Everybody, didn't say anything bad. They gave their opinion, but nobody had an issue with it. No supporters, no nothing. And then I did a video, which I did take down because everybody got so mad. And in that video, and this is going to lead up to your answer your question. In that video, I said, now I want you guys to tell me if you feel like there's anything wrong with what I said. I said that if RH supporters, and it was verbatim what I said if RH supporters say that Robert taught Brianna everything she knows about social media, wouldn't it be fair? We would have to say that he taught her the good, the bad, and the ugly, including, the manipulation tactics. I said, if you
That's
say
right.
one, you would have
Yeah.
to say the other. And
That's
I got chewed out for that. I got chewed out. It
Oh,
was
wait a minute. So they think that only Robert taught her good shit and she just learned bad shit on her own.
yeah, and it was only pertaining to social media, but I really got I I got chewed out for that because I'm almost always making hypothetical questions and statements. I always do that. If you come in I always make hypothetical questions and all the time. And so I got chewed out for that. People started turning. I mean, I seen comments. I was like, so I went ahead and just took the live down because I was considering everybody's feelings. I was like, well, dang, you know. And then that.
How is that not true? How can they expect a 22-year-old girl to meet a guy, 23, to meet a guy and he teach her all good shit, and all of a sudden she's a manipulator, she's a narcissist, she's this, she's that. Like, and he's 11 years older than her too, so he only taught her good shit, but she acquired some badass ways, and it ain't his fault. She didn't pick none of that shit up from him.
Yeah, I was to myself, I was just thinking that would be a fair analogy. That would be if you say that he taught her everything she knows regarding social media and social media only. Now, what she do outside of social media, that's on her. And nobody has anything to do with what she do outside of social media. I'm talking about the tactics and stuff on social media. I said, if we say that he taught her everything, we have to include the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with that, but I got really I got my ass handed to me for that. And that same night, I believe that Upper had went live because she had said that she had received a message in her inbox pertaining to, I believe she can, correct me if I'm wrong, that people were, I guess somebody asked her a question about why she don't call the truth out or something. So I know that she made a post on her Facebook, and I mean, they were tearing my ass up in them comments. And I think they thought that her Facebook post was about me, but I just thought it was ironic. It was just the irony. It was just ironic. But anyway, so she went live to address it, but the live kind of took a different direction, and it came at me. I mean, and that particular live was the beginning of the downfall for me as far as that. That's when supporters dropped off. I was the worst person in the world. I was this, I was that. That's when hell broke loose. After that particular live, hell broke loose.
So let me ask you this. After that, did you reach out to the truth, or did he reach out to
you? Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I missed that whole question. All right. So the next evening, I got a text from the truth. And he specifically said, he wasn't mean. He was like, I see that you're breaking my live. I see that you're breaking my stuff down. And
you want me to say that text, or are you just going to brief on it?
You can. You definitely can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep these
because I don't want to misquote. I don't want to misquote him. You know what I'm saying? But
go ahead. I tell you if that's what it takes. Say, hold on. Are you about to pull up this?
Yeah. But let me say this. In that live, because I don't want to leave that cliffhanger about Upper's live. Now, when I was in that live, before I go back to that, in that live, it was the supporters that were coming after me real bad. It was the supporters that were just handing it, it was supporters. Upper wasn't. She didn't, on that live, she allowed me to come up there. She allowed me to kind of speak. So it wasn't no bad or animosity or anything like this. She allowed me to come on her panel. But that particular live, I'm just saying, just started hell. But the next day, the next evening, he called me on the phone. He texted me and he was like, I see that you're breaking down my content, breaking down my stuff. And he was like, I understand that it's social media. And then he said, I never asked you or any other content creators to speak out for me or say anything for me. But he said, but if you are, here is some content. And he sent me like 20 links of content to break down. And that's why I was just like you guys are jumping on me, but he's actually sending me content to break down. He was sending me some content of him and his daughter, and I guess he wanted me to also post something positive with him and his daughter. But the only reason why that I just didn't favor that was because I didn't want Miss Brianna to think I was exploiting her child or anything like that. I'm very careful when it comes down to kids. You know what I'm saying? I really don't, I didn't want her to think that. So that's why I never touched on that content with him. And I
Mhm.
expressed that to him, that
So he
that's
wanted
why I
you to,
wouldn't touch it.
okay, so he wanted you to break that down because, but did you open the other links or just a few?
Just a few.
So you don't see all the stuff he wanted you to break down, but for
Mm-mm.
the few that you opened up, it was him and his daughter. He wanted you to break down him and his daughter content to show the world that he's a good daddy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that I'm basically, that was my conclusion. He said, you could do content. And okay, so after that, and when I text him back, he actually, instead of texting me back, he actually called me.
Okay.
And had a conversation, and that it was not it wasn't a negative conversation at all. Actually, he was telling me about, we was talking about social media content, and he didn't express, and I am going to tell you something that, he did say, but for the most part, he didn't express no type of anger or malice for it, but I could tell it was because he did say something, and that's why I said that it's kind of hard to manipulate me, because I know, I have kind of know when somebody trying to say something to me to throw me off. With when he said, I told him, that the supporters are coming, are just coming at me. And I expressed that to him, and he said, well, you got to understand that these supporters have sons, uncles, brothers, fathers, as if I don't have a father, and at least I have sons, and if I didn't stick up for you for DV. So I guess he was saying, well, they have, they believe in me. They're my fans. You got to understand, if you say anything, negative about me, they're going to come after you. So I was like, well, okay. That's what I was, I just took that as though he's saying, if
You only
you,
can say good things about him, because if not, he gonna release the dogs on you, girl.
I mean, his thing was that if you do, just know that, when you do say something that's not in positivity, I mean, they're going to come for you. So see, he is aware. That's why I say he is aware what's what's going to happen if you say something derogatory about him. He knows that that's going to happen. He's not, I mean, he's aware of it because he said it to me.
He didn't say, Shon, I appreciate you for over the months of breaking down on the legal aspect. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. I'll call these people and tell them to back off of you and don't drag you like that. He didn't say nothing like that.
No, when we hung up the phone, and he actually was, I'm gonna say something positive. He actually was giving me more tips about different content. He was saying, it'd be good if how I was just kind of picking his head, and I was like, well, hey, how did you build up your Facebook? And he was just telling me different things that he did. He said, you could use this for your YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And the last thing he said to me was, good job.
So he's saying good job to you.
Yes.
But yet in the public, his fans are dragging you, and he's not telling them to stop.
Yes. And I think that's what bothered me the most. I mean, that's why I kept saying he doesn't have a problem with it. So I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense how it all went down, because he himself, I had a conversation with him, and he just didn't show where he had any disapproval, at least not to me. If he did have disapproval, he didn't express it to me. But I tell you one thing he did say. He was like, well, I really hadn't seen the breakdown of your videos, but he was able to tell me everything that I said.
Because he's seen the breakdown of your videos. You better believe that.
Yeah.
If he sent you to say, I never told you to blog on me. I never told you or anybody else to blog on me. But if you want to blog on me, blog on this. And then he showed you, he send you links, and you open about one or two, and it's him and Momo, where he already posts on his 1 million follower page already. But you blogging on it, supposed to do what? I mean, it's supposed to go further than his reach. I'm just wondering, or does it supposed to show that you think that he's such just amazing dad? So you got content creators breaking down. Oh, look at him with his daughter. I think he's such an amazing father because he wants to be put out there as this amazing father. Is that he wanted you to help push that?
I'm assuming so. He suggested that, you know, I do a video with him and Scrappy, you know, about, which would have been great content, you know, if that's the direction I wanted to go. But he wanted to, you know, he just made suggestions, you know, said you can do a content about, you know, Black fathers and include Scrappy, and, you know, just kind of giving me some insight on what directions to go.
His daughter. It's a difference. He want to compare himself to a man that won. Didn't Scrappy win custody of his daughter?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with Scrappy. He got too many kids.
But she said, well, I don't know. Is that true, you guys? Did Scrappy win custody of his daughter? I know he's a single. Anyway. Okay, but he wanted you to do. Okay, so but did you tell him, hey, I'm a legal analyst. I just cover things from a legal point of view, and I give my opinion based on my legal expertise. But he wanted you to cover how him and Scrappy are two single fathers that's fighting for their child.
Well, he didn't put it like that. He just basically put it, you know, like just do content on fathers, Black fathers. And I'm not saying it wasn't a bad idea. It was actually, if that's the direction I wanted to go. And see, understand, when I changed the name of my channel to Miss Shon's Reactions, it was open to legal or entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'll cover the hottest topics. I'll cover anything. So it wasn't just limited to legal anymore. So I guess that's why he did make that suggestion.
What was it before? What was the name of your channel before?
What was? Oh my gosh!
I think it was Miss Shon's.
No, Miss Shon, the legal Miss Shon, the legal analyst.
Oh, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now let's get down to the nitty gritty. So you had a little pushback. You took down a video. However, Robert, you called him on the phone, or he called you, or however y'all got on the phone.
He called me. No. He texted and then he called.
He texted and he called. And then, but you left the conversation with Robert with the understanding that he didn't have a problem with what you did.
Yes.
The supporters ate you up in the comments, but it still wasn't the end of it because you still had supporters supporting you, correct?
Yeah, I absolutely had supporters supporting me. I mean, there was no issues. People were upset because of what I just told you about the manipulation, the question or the hypothetical statement that I posed, you know, and they were very upset. They started unsubscribing. And then, let me say this. The next day after the first live was done, there was a second live done, and it, you know, was a panel done on me. When I went live, I tried to explain myself from the night before as to, and you guys probably can catch that live. I was explaining, you know, what I meant by manipulation, blah, 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 the direction my channel was going, blah, blah, blah. And then there was a live conducted on me, and it was pretty bad. I mean, I got bashed pretty bad. That was a couple of people on that panel. So I did get, I got bashed pretty bad on that one. And then this young lady, what's her name? Voice. I don't know what her channel is.
We ain't giving no shout outs to that motherfucker over here.
Whoever that channel was, she actually did content. She did content on me, and she, you know, but this is the thing. And this, I'm going to say this. And I know more, you probably gonna be like, I don't hear it, but I am going to say this. Amber was, she wasn't on the panel bashing me or anything like that. She wasn't participating in that. She really wasn't. And actually, she was being positive, you know, and so there was no issue. Let me make this clear. I never had any issues with any personal issues with any of them. And this is why this is a surprise to me, the direction that it went in when everybody just started flipping and just saying derogatory things about me, because I never had no personal issues outside of the comments toward Robert. I didn't know the comments toward Robert would get the content creators to and the supporters to flip on me that bad. So again, how I found out about the young lady who did how I found out about the young lady who did the video about me was somebody sent me some clips in my Instagram, and it was from a live that Amber was doing. So I think Amber was playing the live. And I guess I just got I was a little thrown back, because I was like, and like I said, everybody has the right to critique, it's public, you can do whatever. But I was just a little thrown back because it was being played and the girl was bashing me. She said some things that I felt like was a little disrespectful, but whatever. And then the panel just said, oh yeah, she tore Miss Shon up. It was this, yeah, she bashed Miss Shon. She did. And I was like, what? It was people on that panel that I thought, wait a minute. Okay, now I'm really confused, that I just didn't think would be talking. Like, it just confused me. It just really, really confused me. And then after that, the next day, Miss White tore me an asshole.
Okay, we're going to talk about that, but back up right quick. When you was on the phone with Robert this last time, and, he at the end, he said, good luck and all that stuff. Did he bring up his ex-wife to you?
Yes.
What did he
his reasoning for bringing up his ex-wife was to explain or reiterate the reason why his supporters would be the reason why his supporters would come after me if I speak about him in a derogatory way, because of what he went through with Brianna.
And did he go down the whole thing, or did he give you the short version?
His short version. I guess his short version, just what he went through with her and how she lied on him. But I mean, this is stuff I've heard before, how she lied on him and how he, he has to support his children, stuff like that.
Okay. All right. And he told you she's taking money out of his mouth, or all this stuff that's happening to him is taking money out of his kids' mouth, how he's down on his luck. Now, did he ever tell you he made $80,000 a month income and he lost that? Did he say that to you, or did he just say that on his own panel?
No, I've never, ever in my life heard that.
Okay.
I've never heard that.
All right. So even the day they had the 6-man panel, or however many men, because, it takes a whole bunch of them to go up there and talk because they illiterate as fuck and can't just talk on their own. Right. So anyway, when they had the 6-man, 8-man, 28-man panel about you and talked about you and whatnot, did you still leave that particular day like, okay, all right, it's okay, and then boom, the drug dealer came out and put the nail in the coffin? Or did you feel when they had the 28-man panel that was it for you?
When the first panel that was done, I was like, wow, that didn't take much. That was like, wow. But I was just saying, you know what? I'm just gonna forget it and go on with my channel. It was enough for me to kind of ignore. And I said, it did surprise me because the flip was just so quick. But I said, I don't have anything negative to say. I got on my panel. I said, I wasn't going to say anything negative about anybody, regardless of what they say about me. And I went on with my content. And then every day it was something different. I mean, I wasn't doing anything different. I hadn't put out no new videos. I hadn't said anything. But I mean, it was just day after day after day. And then all of a sudden, I'm going about my day, and then somebody says, Miss White is tearing you up. And by that time, it was toward the end of the live, so I didn't hear the whole live. I didn't hear half of the live. So I didn't hear everything that was said. But then after Miss White went live, another panel was done about me, and it was awful.
And do you mind telling me who the next panel was? Or can I ask you and you say yes or no?
Yeah, you can ask me. Can you? Hey,
was it the Retta panel? When Retta went up there and she put 50 felonies and
Oh
whatever she
yeah,
put.
it was that live. Yes.
No law degree in 50 felonies. But you ain't never told nobody that you was a lawyer. One. Now let's talk about these 50 fucking felonies. What would make Miss Drug Dealer say that you have 50 fucking felonies? Do you think she was looking at her own fucking background report or her daughter's maybe? Or why would she come out her mouth with you have 50 felonies?
I'm being honest with you, and this is the most honest I can be. I have not one clue because I have not spoken to Miss White in months. I have not spoken to Miss White. She's not been in my chat. We have not been in communication in months. I have not even spoken about her, even to the select people that I express my feelings to. I have not even talked to them about her in months. And for her to have came out of left field like that, I was just blown. And the things that she said, I was just shocked. I was in very much disbelief. I didn't know where none of that came from. And then when I kind of got on her panel, I asked her, where is this anger coming from? And she told me that people were all of a sudden, since the thing came out about me with Robert, people decided to come to her and just tell her the things that I had said about her months ago, which didn't make any sense to me.
She lying her ass off. She been held onto this shit. She said she was triggered. She said she was triggered because she saw that you liked or hearted or something, a comment of mine, and that she said the fact that I drug you up and down social media avenue, but yet you liked something that I said, but you would not make it right with her. Shon, have you ever heard me drag you up and down social media avenue? And feel free to tell me what you heard me say about you.
No, I have honestly never heard Amora drag me. Amora she has made her little jabs every now and then, but me and her talked about that. It wasn't enough, or it wasn't even, it was kind of petty. It was kind of petty. It was kind of funny, but it was never enough for me to get mad over. But it was all of 2 minutes. I know she mentioned the whole thing about Jared or whatever, but she never dragged me. Amora has never dragged me, ever. Not that I know of. I've never known Amora to drag me on no social media.
Never, because I don't even, Shon, I never really even checked you out. You understand what I'm saying? I may have listened to a sentence or a here or there, but I never really looked at all of your content because I'm not the type of person that if we ain't rocking together, I don't really check out your whole video. And to be honest and to be fair, the only person that I ever really checked out their whole, well, I can't say the only, but I don't really stay in somebody's live the entire time. I be doing other shit. You be in my ear. I might be playing around with Jay, doing a little, whatever. And I be doing other stuff when I'm listening to you guys. I don't sit there with y'all on my TV. So I may hear this, I may hear that, but I don't hear the whole entire live. Okay, that's one thing. But I did call you a TMU lawyer, and I may have said something about Jerry or whatever because it got back to me. And I actually thought that you and Jerry bumped and grind. You remember I said that to you. Wait a minute, y'all ain't never bumped and grind. I thought y'all was in a whole full-fledged sexual relationship because that's what it came out to me, right? Yeah. You cleared that up for me and said we ain't never laid eyes on each other. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? What? Yeah. Y'all ain't never met each other? So now this lady that came on, this drug dealer went on her panel and thought she ate. Thought she ate by telling people that you was this whole criminal, that you didn't have a degree, that you, she said that you was a fake, a fraud, a phony, and all of this. You saying you don't know where she got that from?
No, I don't. And let me say something. Let me say something to that aspect. Never once have I come on this YouTube and say that I am this walking innocent person. I've done no wrong. I'm actually picture perfect. I've never done that. I didn't know that I had to, when you come on YouTube, that you have to give your whole background. You have to give your whole whatever. I've never in my life said I was this innocent person at all. I've never said that. Now, let me say this transparently. Have I ever in my life got in trouble? Hell yes.
Okay.
Hell yes, I have. I would be lying if I said I didn't. I have been hell in my life, trust me, but it was just so very long ago. This is when you're talking about you're young, you just do stupid shit. But I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss on your panel, but
no, it's okay. They taking care of me, so I'm good.
But I would never ever come and display myself as something fake or phony, and I don't know why the word fake and phony was used, because it would be different if I came on here and say, y'all, you know what? I ain't never done no wrong. I'm this. I never claimed that. I never claimed that at all. So it was nothing you could say that I came on here and lied about. I never claimed to be a perfect person. Nobody asked me, and had anybody asked me, I would have said, oh God, yeah, I'd have been in trouble with the law. It wouldn't have been no issue. Because you go through you go through life, you go through experiences, you learn. The only person that I was worried about, the person that I am now, today, 20 years later, you know.
Have you ever been to prison?
No, God, no.
I mean, 50 felonies. Goddamn, I thought they would have locked you up after the 25th felony. Did you retire? I mean, were you in the military?
I was in the military. Yes, I am. And I was honorably discharged.
Okay, because they said that they're going to expose that you were dishonorably discharged. Let me put this up for the big pig onkies in the back that cannot read. Oh, hold on. Let's fuck it. Let me just make it bigger. What does that read? Can you read that?
It says honorable.
Exactly, which means that you were not kicked out of the military. You did your term or whatever the case may be, and you got out the military, right?
Yes.
On an honorable discharge. Honorable, meaning not dishonorable. But them hog ears with grease pouring out of it don't understand what honorable and dishonorable even means. But they said they're going to expose that you was kicked out of the military, that you was dishonorably discharged. Okay, another lie, debunked it. Okay, let's get back to the 50 fucking felonies. You've never been to prison. How did you escape going to prison if you got 50 fucking felonies, Shon?
I don't know. I know a lot about law, but I ain't that good.
Okay, so you got
a lot about law, but I'm not that good.
You do not have to say what you got in trouble for. However, if you want to share it, you can. I told you I'd been to jail before for fighting over a nigga. And when I was 17 years old, I went to jail for 27 hours. My daddy didn't get me out. And I didn't even brush my teeth, comb my hair, bathe my ass, do anything because I cried the whole entire 27 motherfucking hours. Now, that's when I was 17 years old. I joined the military, retired from the military as an officer, have a master's degree, and now I'm doing this, okay? So, and I'm an honorable person. Now, that happened to you, I think you said 29 years ago or something like that, before one of your children was born, right?
No, not 29, not quite 29 years ago, before my second child.
Okay. Now, do you want to share? You don't have to if you don't want to with these nosy motherfuckers. However, if you want to share the troubles that you got into or whatever, you can. If not, just say, I got in some trouble. That's it.
I mean, it really isn't, but I got in some trouble. That's it.
Okay. Boom. But was it 50 felonies?
No, it was absolutely.
Was it 25 felonies?
No.
Was it 10 felonies?
No.
Okay. So are you a felon?
No.
All right. And we already seen the degrees, because that's what you tried to say. Can you have a felony and have degrees? Bitch, you drug dealer. Anybody can have a fucking degree. And even if you did have a felony, they can have a fucking degree, you dumbass. Show your fucking credentials, bitch. Anyway, I'm sorry. I thought I saw a flash through my head. I'm sorry. I'm talking to the drug dealer, because it burns me up inside when somebody want to pull your car and want to know what your credentials are when they ain't showed their own. Show your motherfucking shit. They always talking shit, them rape teeth ass hoes over there. Talk shit. Don't show their own credentials and then try to discount somebody else's credentials. Period. We've seen your degrees. We've seen your honorable discharge, right? And we've seen, what else did we see? Your degrees, honorably discharged, and what else did I show? I think that was it.
I don't know.
Okay, your degree and
let me explain something also. And we had this discussion a little bit before we got on the phone. Let me explain something. When you go and depending on who you pull in the background from, because you can have access to pull a lot of people's background. But if you use a common name, then everybody that has that name, their charge is going to pull up, because it could be they're going to say possibly related to that. This could be a possible charge. This could be a possible. You just have to kind of critique it and go through to see who is who. So when you do that, when people feel like they have a slam dunk on you, or they feel like, yeah, she did this, or he did this, she did, sometimes it don't be that person. But if you're pulling it and you're pulling it from like a worldwide whatever, however, and more than one person has y'all have a common name. Just say a common name. It could be any, like Joe or anything, just a common name. Then somebody with a name similar to yours or whatever, it's going to pull up everybody's own. It's going to pull up everybody's.
So you feel like she got the wrong information?
I don't know what she did. I have no clue.
Because she doesn't even know your real last name, correct? She pulled up some information from somebody she think you are. Now, let me ask you this. The big hog, greasy, nasty bitch put up your degrees on her page and said the university that you went to, the Argosy, is not a good school. They love saying that. They love going and pull people, the school that they went to, and have the audacity to try to discredit the school as if they sweaty, musty, nasty, fucking filthy, chicken eating bitch ass, grease, bacon dripping, fat fucking wrist having ass even have one degree from any motherfucking university. They love trying to come and discredit somebody's university. They're trying to say your university is closed. And even if it is closed, even if it fucking is closed, it wasn't closed when she went. But anyway.
And she's absolutely right. It definitely is closed, but I got my degree in 2015.
That's what I was about to say. So it was open at the time you went to the damn school. Big hall.
Yeah, and it was online.
Go ahead.
It was definitely online. So, okay. I don't,
But you have a degree. And you have 3 of them. They love discrediting your degree, and then they love discrediting the school that you went to because they want to try to prove that it ain't a worthy degree. They get on my fucking nerves with that. My husband went to Morehouse. Was it Morehouse? I think is that the one that had the scandal and they end up closing down? Or is it Morris Brown? I think whatever one in Atlanta. I think it was Morris Brown or Morehouse, whichever one had the scandal and they discredited. Jay! I'm going to ask him. Hold on. Because his school closed down. Say his degree ain't fucking real. Hold on. Let me ask Jay which school he went to that they closed the fuck down. They love doing that shit. They love motherfucking doing it. Try to discredit somebody because they bitch asses ain't got shit. The fuck? Hold on. Hey, babe, what school did you go to that closed down or was discredited or whatever? Was it Morris Brown? Okay, thank you, babe. I'll talk to you in a minute. Morris Brown. So Morris Brown used to be a credible college back in the day, or credible university back in the day, and it closed down, right? Or I don't know if it closed down or it was discredited or whatever the case. While he was going to it, he had to literally stop going to it and go to another school because of it. It became non-creditable or something like that, not accredited or whatever. So schools do that when people don't pay into it or whatnot.
Yeah,
or whatever.
they do. Mm-hmm.
Is that
Charlotte Law School closed down maybe like a couple of years ago because they weren't getting that many students. I mean, they close down all the time. So
Yeah, so now they're trying to say that your school is closed, like as if your degree is not. They so dumb. See, this is what happened when you eat chicken for a living and don't go to college themselves. They don't know what universities do, and they don't know anything about this because they have a different profession. Okay, when you clog your ears up with grease, you don't learn. Okay, now your son wants to come on and say
Yeah,
something.
he wanted to say something. So
And what's his name? His name is Shon too, correct?
yeah, it's just spelled differently. I basically, he actually seen, I guess because he could see the disbelief on my face. So of course he went roaming through and he actually seen it and it kind of made him angry. And he said, do you mind if I say something? I said, I don't mind, but I told him I was going on your live. And he said, do you mind? So he said he didn't want to say something.
All right,
But
come on, Shon.
he done went and got angry because he's looking at Amber's live and he done got hot. So,
Honey,
but anyway,
we're gonna talk about this chicken eating bitch together, okay?
come on, Shon.
Now, how old is he? He's 25, so he's an adult, right?
He's an adult.
Okay,
And
all
let's
right. Well,
be clear, y'all. I never, ever, ever, ever bring my children or my kids into anything, but there's just so much that you can hide them from, especially when they can see you being upset. You know what I'm saying? But other than
right.
that, but anyway, here you go.
You hear me on?
Hey,
Yeah, they
hey,
can hear
Shon,
you.
how are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good. So you want to say a couple of things?
Oh no, I just wanted to just come in, just like my mom said, kind of like clear the air with the allegations and all that stuff like that. Cause I did see, and I did watch the video, and that's just crazy. That's just ludicrous that people really sit and have time, and people really got that much time on their hands to really make that stuff up about people. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Now you know where it come from, right, son?
Yeah, my mom, she was kind of kind of informing me about it a little bit, but as far as her informing me, I mean, not really, other than her
No,
telling
I
me
just
about
want
it.
to let you know, son. Stuff like that come from jealousy.
Oh
When
yeah, yes, ma'am.
it comes from the mentality of jealousy. When people don't have what you have, when they know they can't touch you with a 10-foot pole, they like to make up shit about you because they actually feel like their lives are worthless. Okay. They know your mother is an intelligent woman, no matter what she's been through in her past. Okay. They know she's an intelligent woman. She speaks with intelligence. She carries herself with intelligence, and they're jealous. They're jealous. They don't have degrees the first. Not one. Not none of them hungry hippos have degrees. They eat for a living. That's it. That's all. They get big. Every year they gain 50 more pounds. That's what they do for a living. Now, wait a minute. Did I lose my guess? Hold on, Shon. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all hear me? I think I'm stuck. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. My thing just went out. I'm going to have to drop it again for Shon. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I think she got booted off. I think my thing froze, actually. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Shon, I'm dropping it again. It said your device disconnected. Hold on one second, y'all. She'll be back. Because I want her son to speak because her son is coming from a level of intelligence at 25 years old. This is what 25-year-old intelligence sound like. The hell? Hold on. Hold on, Shon, 1 second. Let me get this thing right. Because when this happens, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on, Shon. Hold on 1 second. Don't say that yet. Let me get this thing right. Hold on 1 second. Okay, say something, Shon. I think I'm
Yeah.
frozen, so I'm gonna have to go out and come
Can
back
you
in. Let me know if they can hear
us?
me.
Can you hear us? Can you hear
All right,
us?
I can't hear you, Shon. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in, okay? Sometimes they do
Okay.
this when I do Chrome. Let me go out, I'll come right back. Okay, Shon, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, sorry about that. Your son was talking and
Yeah.
his device dropped or something like that.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, what I was
Yeah.
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, son.
You good, good.
Go ahead, Amor. He said, go ahead. If you
Oh
want to
no.
ask
So
him.
basically what I was telling you is they're jealous of your mom. And I'm sorry that you even had to hear these bad things about your mother, but that's what it is. They're jealous of your mom. Therefore, they come out and saying all these things about your mother. Your mother has not said anything about those people over there on her panel. Okay. She broke down a video, gave her opinion on another content creator that put his stuff out publicly. She gave her opinion on that, and a bunch of cult-like people came running behind her. That's it. They're mad at her. So that's why they did what they did.
Exactly. And like I was telling, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. Just like I was telling my mom, like I didn't even want her to even come up here and felt like she had to even prove a point to pull out her degrees and do all that. Felt like she got to prove nothing to anybody because she ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. But it was kind of upsetting going and seeing them saying this and saying that about my mom and stuff like that. It was very upsetting. It did kind of make me mad.
And of course, rightfully so. But you know your mother is not that person, right?
Yes, of course I do. And these are grown women speaking on another grown woman about what she got going on, and that's crazy. That's wild.
Well, I could definitely tell that you love your mom, and the fact that and you saw your mom get upset. And what did you want to do when you saw her get upset?
I want to get on the panel and let me get on there. Let me say what I need to say. But it was like, nah, she kind of had to talk me out of it because she more subtle and more humble than than me. So with that being said, she kind of like had to like, nah, just chill. Like we gonna do it this way, we gonna do it like that, and we gonna be proper about it. We ain't gonna stoop to nobody level. We just gonna
So you got a good mom because you wanted to come out the bag, huh?
I want to come out the bag and say what I want to say, get but I ain't gonna do nothing like that. We just kept it proper.
But your mom is telling you right, okay? Your mother's teaching you right. She's saying we don't have to handle it that way. Sometimes you don't have to handle the chicken eating booger faces the same way they try to handle you, okay? And that's good that your mama did tell you that. I wouldn't let my son get in it either because, I mean, then it goes a whole nother direction or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that is good that you came out passionate for your mother. You heard some things and you don't like it. And that's the same thing that, you don't know about this situation, but the same thing that Brianna kids have to listen. They come online and they hear them talking about their mom, but yet no one gives a dang. You understand what I'm saying? No one gives a care. So it's good that you care about what these people are saying about your mother.
Oh yes, man, of course. And I actually don't get what she did or what she said or even make them even want to, try to jump on her like that.
Did you hear, which one did you hear about the 50 felonies or which one did you hear?
Yes, man, I heard about the 50 felonies thing, which is wild.
What did you think when they said your mama had 50 felonies?
It was hysterical at first, but then I was like, well, okay, that's kind of wild. Like that's a wild accusation to make, being that, she is a paralegal and being, she does give legal advice and being that, trying to discredit her, like that's crazy. Basically saying that what she's saying, y'all need to listen to her. And she just be talking. That's basically what y'all saying. Like that's wild.
So you can vouch that your mother is a paralegal?
I can definitely vouch for that. My mom is a paralegal.
I'm glad that you said that, son. I'm glad that you said I've never spoken to you before. I'm glad you even said that because they're trying to discredit her for being a paralegal.
No, my mom is a full-blown paralegal. She has her own business. She been a paralegal and had her own business since she started. She ain't worked under nobody.
Good job. And see, that's what they hate about it. Your mother, you have an educated mom. She's also a veteran, and so am I. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm
yeah, she did tell me that too.
I'm down 44 flat tires for my veterans. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's 2K, because his fat ass ain't no damn veteran. You know, his slew-footed ass got kicked out of the military for being slew-footed. Anyway, that's a lie, y'all. I'm just cracking jokes on him or whatever. But no, that's good that you verified that your mother is a veteran, because that's what they try to do. They try to take your credentials away or whatever. Exactly. Once they try to strip you of your credentials to try to get people to look at you in a lower light. Like they try to strip my credentials away. Then when they couldn't strip my credentials away, they try to strip my husband's credentials away. And then when they couldn't strip my husband's credentials away, then they tried to say he was cheating. You understand what I'm saying? They so dogmatic, horrible, and jealous, and just so evil-spirited individuals. So that's what they tried to do, son. They tried to strip your mother's credentials away because she was putting it on the flow about somebody else, and they didn't like it. And that's how they come after you.
Exactly. And it's kind of even more upsetting because me knowing my mama, like, she don't bother nobody. She don't be saying that to nobody. If anything, she be trying to help as many people as she can, and try to give you good information. And she don't be bothering nobody. So that's mainly what's been upsetting me, is she really don't be bothering nobody at all.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she bothered nobody. She's very pleasant. I talked to her on the phone, and when I talked to her on the phone, she's like, I'm not trying to talk about nobody. I don't want to talk about nobody. I'm not gonna call nobody no name. She's not like that. I said, you don't have to, because I will, because I don't give two fucks. Like, I didn't want to be like this because I wasn't like this in the beginning. But if they come on here and call me a bitch and gay and a dyke and all this stuff because I choose to wear my hair short, I'm going to get in that ass. You hear me? I'm getting in that ass. All up in that ass. I don't give no damns. I treat them the way they deserve to be treated. Period.
Exactly.
But she don't have to resort to that. I could definitely tell that's not her spirit. That's not her demeanor. And she don't have to resort to that. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely don't. I definitely don't want her involved in, and don't want her to respond back to any and nobody, nothing, no type of nonsense, to any of that. Because the more she sit there and indulge in it, and if I'm around and I see it, it's gonna piss me off and make me more even mad and make me want to go in there and say something with somebody loud. And then I got more brothers and. It just imagine, if they were to see something. I got my older brothers and my little brothers. Just imagine what they were to see something like that, and just how I'm mad. You can just imagine how pissed off and mad they would be about it.
So what you saying is it's for y'all, and you saying y'all very protective over your mama, and if she get mad, y'all coming for whoever that made her mad is what you saying, right, son?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And you said you're 25, and you said you got a 29-year-old brother, right?
Yes, man.
Yeah, and he's worse. Trust me when I tell you.
Yeah, he ain't got no mind. He crazy.
I already hear it in your voice. I hear it. You like, look, you talking about me. Now you wait till my older brother hear this. Okay, so we gonna keep it a secret. Don't tell your older brother because we don't want him to pop off. But just know that she's gonna be successful on her channel. Hopefully them ignorant ass mofos go about their miserable ass business or whatever. Stay off her channel. Don't even come over there. Nobody need them over there. Don't nobody need their grease bacon juice spilling all over my channel either. They can keep their nosy bushwashing asses away. They don't have to come over to my channel. They ain't got to go to Shon's channel. They ain't got to go to Felicia's channel. They ain't got to go to all these other people's channel. They can stay the hell where they at. Nobody need them. They think somebody need their little ass punk ass view in order to make money. Shon, what did I send you today? This old greasy ass bitch said I only had 81 people in my chat.
Oh,
and
yeah.
No money. What the fuck did I show you? The fuck?
Yeah.
Grease having ass bitch. So anyway, but thank you, Shon, son, for looking out for your mother. Keep her, she gonna be fine after this. She ain't got nothing to worry about. Them hoes can go on about their business. She too smart for them anyway. You don't want an audience like that. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want supporters like that. You don't want supporters with small ass minds that they will sit there and literally believe somebody got 50 fucking felonies and they ain't never went to prison. Make that make sense. Who the fuck got 50 felonies and never went to prison?
Let me interject. I just seen this comment from Anti-Violence. You are absolutely right. And he misquoted, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. What I do with consultations, but that statement she made is absolutely right. But you know what he's
She
trying
said,
to say.
okay, she said you give legal advice. But you
Yeah.
probably
Go ahead.
anybody
not
can give
necessarily,
legal
my
advice.
bad, not necessarily legal advice, but just pointers. We know that. She just
You
trying to
help
give
people, you kind of guide people in a
exactly.
give them your opinion on something or whatever when it comes to what they need to do next or something like that. Anybody can do that. I don't even have a fucking law degree, but I help my son. I said, son, this is what you need to do, son. You need to do this, that, and that. Hell, if you know how to read, you can give advice.
Exactly.
Platinum said you raised a very respectful son, a young man. They'll never be a our age when they get 43 years old. They'll never will treat their wives. They will treat their wives with respect. Okay, so pat your mama on the back because she raised a good son. I could definitely tell that you respect your mom because some sons, it don't matter what their mom tell them. Their mama tell them don't get in, and they would have made a whole YouTube channel. You understand what I'm saying? And get up there and sound gay as a motherfucker or whatever, trying to talk about grown ass women that's old enough to whoop their ass, lay them across his lap and whoop their ass. You know what I mean? So you have a very respectful mama. You said you 25?
Yes, ma'am.
You had it up, young man. You hear me? You had it up. So whatever you plan on doing in the future, you continue that. You keep focus on that, and don't let itty bitties and oh my God. And I know you're probably looking at it like, damn, I ain't no grown people act like that, but they do. They do. Unfortunately, they do. Miserable grown people, okay? You got to be miserable to act like that. If you ain't miserable, then you won't act like that. So just make sure you hang around non-miserable ass grown people when you get a little older, okay?
Yes, ma'am. And I appreciate you for letting me come up here and, speak and say what I had to say. I got one more thing to say for you, and then I'm gonna let y'all finish off. All in all, if nobody don't like nothing that my mama say on her channels, just unsubscribe and don't follow her, don't watch her, don't watch nothing she got going on. That's just that's easily the best solution for everybody if you don't like what she do on her channel.
That's right. I agree 100,000%. You got my vote. You hear me? I agree with you. Thank you, Shon, for coming on and letting us know what you feel about the situation with your mom, okay?
Yes, man. I appreciate y'all. Chat. Appreciate you more.
Okay, you're welcome, Shon.
He went, okay. I appreciate, and I want to just say, I appreciate everybody in the chat for being so kind to him. I'm be honest with y'all, I really, really don't even like him none of them getting involved in social media stuff. But as a young man, I want, he wanted to say whatever he had to say. But if I would have let him go on yesterday, it would have been bad. But but I appreciate you guys embracing him very much. So thank you so much, Amor, for even allowing him a chance to speak his mind. And let me make this clear, and I'm just going to make this clear just because of my son or any of my sons, they base their opinion and they base their whatever they feel on what they have seen, period. What they have seen, what they have observed. Any child that sees things like that on social media from grown people who are supposed to be mentoring them, guiding them, they're going to base their opinion on that. I don't have to tell my child something. I don't have to have nobody come on here and tell my child. They can see for themselves because they're grown. They're not stupid. They can articulate everything. I'm just doing this based on just something that I seen, not on here, but just something that I seen while he was talking. So I'm addressing it. My son speaks on his own. All of my sons speak on their own. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I would have let my younger son speak, I told you that earlier more. If I would have let my younger son speak, he would not have been that way because he is very upset about what he saw. And he really wants me to get off YouTube altogether, period. But he can't control that. But they speak on their own.
Mama, boy. They protective of their mama. But you know what? That's good to have kids protective of their parents. I've told my son a little older than your son, he's in his 30s. And I've said, hey, son, they got your child support paper. And my son took out child support on his own damn self, right? I said, they sharing your child support thing. He said, I don't care. So they know I take care of my kids. I don't care, mom. I said, and they say this about your mom. My son don't care. None of my kids care. I had to talk to all of them. They don't care. And they say, mama, we know you can hold your own, baby. You can hold your own. And not saying that your son don't think that you can hold your own. Your son just know that you're not an argumentative type person or the controversial or the conflict type person. Honey, I'll argue your damn wig off. You hear me? That's just what I am. I go back and forth with your ass. I make you wish that you never came and tried to even start an argument with me. You know what I mean? So I try not to, but hey, sometimes I say fuck it and let's go there. So somebody told me I want a son now.
Well, I have 4 of them. You can borrow one. I have 4 of them, so you can definitely borrow one. But there I have to say, and all my sons, they all have, I will say this, they all have graduated from high school. They all have careers now. Except for my youngest son, he's still in high school, get ready to graduate. I do have one granddaughter. I do. She is 6 years. Yes, a lot of people don't know that. They think I'm kidding when I say that, but she is 6 years old. And she's from my oldest son. So they're not around here. They don't have 3, 5, 6, 10 baby mamas. That's just not their forte, so they're not running around here being irresponsible. And, I'm proud of them for that. I'm proud of them for that.
Okay. So that's good. I mean, I'm just so glad for you to be able to clear up that lies were told on you. And the reason why they were told on you is because someone wanted to see you in a coffin with the nails all the way around it. Now, I don't know if you've heard this, Shon, but now she's trying to come out. She hasn't apologized, and she actually said she's not going to apologize. But what she did say is that she feels bad about what she did. Yeah, bitch, you should feel bad. But I know that's not you calling her a bitch. That's me calling her a bitch, and let her play with it. Let her sink in it. Because what she did, she should not have done, period. You ain't did shit to that lady. And for her to come out and say the shit she did, said about you, she's just being messy as fuck with her drug dealing ass. Okay? So,
and let me say this, and this is just to say, and even though I said the little bit I did today, and she's older than me, and that's where, I still am not going to even bash her or say anything derogatory for her, because at the end of the day, she, when people do things, they got to live with what they do. They got to sleep at night. And, I'm still not going to say anything bad against her. So it is what it is.
Let me grab your page right quick. Hold on 1 second. Shon Perspective. Let me share your page. If you guys want to follow Shon, share channel, copy. I think this is it. Let me see. Oh, shit. That ain't it. Hold on 1 second. Copy. I think this is it. Should be. That's Miss Shon's page. If you guys want to subscribe to her channel, it's called Shon Perspective. And tell them what your channel is going to be about moving forward since you leaving that cult.
Yes. So you guys, I would love for you guys to continue to tune in. For you who are already a part of my channel, y'all already know, what my content is. But moving forward, let me just say this. It will not be any Brianna or Robert commentary. It's not going to be any of that. That's over. I'm done with that. I will not be speaking on them anymore. But what I will be speaking on, I don't know, there may be some things, I know I talked to her more about it, but she wasn't familiar. I am going to be speaking on the Diddy trial. I'm going to cover that. I am going to cover the Lil Durk trial. I am going to definitely cover that. I do have somebody that's down there that's going to keep me kind of on the inside of that a little bit. So I did manage that. So I'm going to cover that trial, but I'm going to cover other legal things and break down stories such as that. And hey, if there is a hot topic out there besides, hell, I'll break that down. But that's what it'll consist of. But none of Brianna and Robert, because it's too draining. It's too diabolical. It gets ugly. It gets ugly. And I don't want no parts of it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not going to cover Robert and Brianna either, but I'm going to eat them motherfucking content creators up. You hear me? Them content creators that keep my name in their guzzler, in their esophagus. I'm going to rip them bitches apart one fucking by one, okay? Know that. Let them mention my name. Let them mofos mention my motherfucking name. I'm ripping their asses up. I'm not going to talk on Robert, or I'm not going to break down his content no more. Sister Jenny is going to do that. And y'all already know I don't break down Brianna's content anyway. So I'm not speaking on Brianna or now if they name come up, but I'm not going to talk about their content per se. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as those content creators that keep my name in their mouth, I'm going to expose every last one of them for the filthy, trashy bitches that they are, period. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, but you should be getting new followers. My disclaimer is up. I already said my disclaimer 11 million times in the beginning of the video.
And thank you. I really appreciate you guys that have subscribed. I appreciate it. That wasn't my motive. So I want you guys to know it wasn't a motive to try to pull you in. I want subscribers from all over YouTube. I want them all over, but I appreciate you guys. And let me say, there was one question in here really quick. I thought it was a good question from Petty. She said, are you going to keep your content up of Bree and Robert? Well, what I did was I went in and I have removed Robert's pictures off of all of my thumbnails. Even though the content may be about him, I have removed all of his pictures only because I just kind of want to disassociate myself because it has gotten like this. But what is on there thus far, I've already removed over half of it. But the things I've done recently, I'll keep up because they are basically breaking down both of them. It's not just one-sided. So I'll keep both of them up, but future content will not be about them. So,
and you can leave your content up because when you take your content down, it hurts your panel anyway. It hurts your page. It hurts the algorithm. So no one is telling you to remove your content. I'm not removing mine just because I'm no longer going to be, breaking Robert's bullshit down. I actually, to be honest with you, Shon, to be honest with you, I'm going to root his ass on every time that he shake the can and get money from them. I'm going to praise him. I'm going to be like, yes. I'm actually going to praise every single time that he fucking take them for their money. I love it. I'm going to root for him from now on. I'm happy. Do your thing, boy. Do your motherfucking thing. Every time he comes on and say some bullshit like he broke or he trying and all this other shit, I'm going to fucking say, yay, and do flips for him. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I hope he take all that goddamn money. All of it. All of it. Now, I'm about to be Team LaTruth when it comes to him getting money from them mofos. That's what I'm about to be. Team fucking LaTruth. It can. Say it again.
More is Team LaTruth.
I'm about to be Team fucking LaTruth. Team Truth. Every time he take them motherfucking loser ass bitches for their money, I'm going to celebrate that shit. Now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to dissect his stuff. I'm gonna listen to Sister Jeannie do it, but I'm not gonna dissect his content. I'm not gonna dissect Brianna's content, but I will celebrate every single time the truth successfully come on here and manipulate the dog shit out of their ass. I'm gonna celebrate that shit. Period. Now play with it. Play with it. I ain't gonna drag him. I'm not gonna drag his family. I'm not gonna drag his brothers, his sisters. I'm gonna celebrate every single time they shake the can and take them for their money. Period. Because at this point, they deserve to be taken advantage of. They deserve it, and I love it. I love it. Hope you take every dime. Now, I'm glad you came. I think there was one more question I had. Okay, this is it. Do you feel like, or have you ever felt like you were a part of a cult? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No. I just thought it was funny. Because that word has come up so much. Again, I did not consider myself part of that team at all. I did not consider myself part of that team. Only thing I will say this, I just felt like, and I've seen a lot of supporters say it, is that sometimes you do feel like you do have to tiptoe. And you're not allowed to say certain things. You're not allowed to be in certain people's chats. You're not allowed to be in certain lives because you will get chastised. You have to kind of watch what you say. I always felt like that. Yes, I just felt like it just felt like you just kind of had to tiptoe around a lot of stuff, and a lot of supporters had always said it. So it wasn't just me. It was a lot of the supporters that said that, they felt bad that sometimes they couldn't even watch our content of other people, or even just say, hey, I like your content or whatever, because the next day they would be content. Mm-hmm. I have definitely heard that from supporters. So I'm just repeating what I heard. So that is what the farthest extent, but I've never considered myself part of a team. So
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you didn't have to resort to calling nobody no name. You did absolutely fabulous. You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Now your sons are right. Don't let this shit go. Okay. Just let this shit go. It happened. You moving on to other content. I'd already talked to you about some things. You have a skill that a lot of these mofos out here don't have. Go and sell your skill. Okay. You have a skill. You are a paralegal. Go and sell your skill. And what I mean by sell your skill, like don't actually sell it. Go out there and display your shit. You have knowledge that you can provide on a lot of different cases. I already see people down here saying that you're going to do Lil Dirt. They're going to tune in, do those type of things. I already the guy that I follow, that you will be excellent to be an apprentice under him. Girl, go out there and soar, make your money. Don't worry about this. Honestly, this is a godsend. Now you don't have to worry about motherfuckers being in your chat that's only there for a story. They're going to be there for you. They will follow you. You talk about Lil Durk, they'll be there. You talk about Lou, whoever, Boosie, they're going to be there. You go cover the Diddy trial, they're going to be there. So do your things on your different stories. And let me tell you this, Shon, don't care if you only have 60 or 80 people in your chat. Just know that those 60 and 80 people are there for you. Do you understand me? Right. And let me give you one more thing before you leave, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. Don't go and look at these other people's content. They're going to drag you. They're going to say nasty, dirty, filthy, jealous ass shit because that's who they are. That's who they are. They're going to try to get your attention and they're going to try to say things. Don't pay no attention to that. Don't go looking for it, and just politely tell your people, I love y'all, but don't send me nothing that these people have to say about me. I don't have nothing against them, but don't send me nothing they got to say about me. And I guarantee you, let them talk to themselves and eventually they'll just go eat their arm off. Okay.
Well, I'm going to say this. Say that, yeah, because I literally, y'all, while we were talking, my son was looking at a live. I'm not going to say the person's name, looking at live, and he literally was fuming, getting upset. I had to snatch the phone out of his hand and say, just don't look at it, because they're not going to say anything nice about me right now. So just don't, just put the phone down. He was like, well, I'm going to say this, and I know you're going to probably yell at me when I say this some more, but I'm being honest with you. I do not expect or want an apology from Miss White. You know what I want? I want us to just move on. Go our separate ways, and we don't ever have to speak on each other ever again. And let's just go on. We don't know each other. I haven't seen you in real life. Let's just go on. And you do good on your channel, and I do good on my channel. That's just all I ask. Just go your way and just let me be, and I will never speak ill of you. And I think that's fair game,
All right. Well, that's good then. Okay. So we won't expose her daughter, but I'm going to expose her ass. How about that? She don't have to give you an apology. We won't expose her daughter. Her daughter hasn't done anything. So we'll leave her daughters and her drug issues and stuff on someone else, for somebody else to maybe get a hold to one day on YouTube. We won't expose her daughter. But yeah. So, and I don't even want you on here when I expose her ass, because I don't want you to have nothing to do with it. So I'm not even going to do it on this live, but I'm going to expose that bitch a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to leave Amora to do Amora's thing. I'm going to leave Amora to do Amora's thing. But I appreciate you, Amora. I really do appreciate you, coming up here and then, allowing me to speak on your platform, knowing that we were a little bit on the opposite sides. But I appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you again.
You're welcome. And one more thing before you leave. Mm-hmm. Is your son looking up under his profile and he looking at these other people's videos, or is he looking up under your profile?
His.
Okay, so go on your son's phone, and it's a way that you can put do not recommend, and they shit will not pop up. So your son won't have to see it. Because they're going to try to talk about you for a few more days. That's just what they do. They just nasty, disgusting, thirsty, trap assholes. They're going to try to say something about you. And so this won't be the first time, but get them motherfuckers out your chat or whatever, so they can stop, messing up your numbers, and let them go on about their way. And I'll be over to your channel every now and again and just check in and say, hey, what you doing, and listen to some stuff or whatever. I'll support you. You got my support, and don't. I would just it's going to take a few weeks or whatever for them to weed themselves out. Okay, they're just going to have to weed themselves out. But just consider this a good start from God, that you don't have people in there that will get mad at you if you don't say what they want you to say. Okay.
Right. Well, I'm expecting the backlash, but I have what you just said, the don't recommend. I've done that through the whole thing. That's why my channel name is changed. Everything is done, because I'm not going to expose expose myself to it to only make myself angry, because I know right now they're just,
Right. And if they come in your chat with the bullshit, you know how to do the block button, right? You know how to block them out to where they don't have to say nothing in your chat, and let them talk to themselves. And if they make 50 pages, block 50 pages. When you see it, block it. You don't even have to read the comment. Just block it and keep it moving.
Right. You're right.
But consider this a new start, though.
I do. Thank you again. I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to leave Amora to do Amora's thing, y'all.
Okay, girl.
Fall back in the chat. Thank you again. And we'll talk later.
Okay, Shon. Thank you. Talk to you later.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Bye, you guys.
All right. That was a good interview with Shon. I hope that, I hope her channel. Oh, shoot. Hold on, you guys. I froze. Hold on one second, guys. Can y'all hear me? I froze for a second. Hold on. I gotta drink me some water. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Thumbs up. Somebody said, yes, she is very humble. She is. Okay, good. You can hear me. Yes, she is very humble. When I called her and told her, I said, I hate to see that they're doing this to you. Actually, it was in her inbox. I hate to see that they're doing this to you, whatever. And she was, very humble about it. And like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. Like, so I just thought it was sad that all of a sudden they start calling her names and people was coming up. I didn't like her in the first place. Like, let me tell you something, man. I wouldn't want no supporters like that. She deserved better supporters. She's a very intellectual girl. They done sat here and told all these lies like she's a damn criminal, don't have no degrees. She ain't no paralegal. She, she's screwing a guy that she met online. They just said the most awful thing about her. And let me tell you why, you guys. What they try to do is they try to discredit you. They want to make it seem like that you are off your rockers. You will hear them say things like you're a sociopath, or you're evil, you're a demon, you're a devil, you're a documented liar. They say things like that because they want to discredit you. And the reason why they want to discredit you, because they really don't want their supporters to ever come and listen to you or support you. But let me tell you one thing. I don't want no supporters like that. I don't want not one of their supporters to come over here and support me. They don't have to listen to my content. They can stay away from my page forever. The bush watchers and everything, they can stay away. I don't want them over here. If they can listen to that shit and believe it, you tell somebody that somebody got 50 felonies with no proof. 50 freaking felonies with no proof. You understand what I'm saying? Who has 50 freaking felonies with no proof and then try to pull up somebody's degree and say it's fake, right? When you want to start saying somebody got 50 felonies with no proof, right? The first thing that you should do is what we did. And that's pull somebody's record that say some bullshit like that, okay? Now, I only seen a glance of this record, and I can already tell you she been in more trouble than Shon. Shon told me what trouble she got into. But it wasn't no Lysandra type shit. it wasn't no, it was petty. It was very petty. Now, of course, it wasn't stealing the pen out of Walmart, but it was close to that pettiness. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing, right? For something that happened 30 fucking years ago, or not quite 30, I think she said 20 years ago, whatever, right? But it's just a person that tells you this type of stuff. They don't like to point out their shit, shit that they done. Hold on one second. See, I'm only going to show y'all a glimpse of some shit, right? And then I'm just going to hold on to a lot of this information. Oh my God. What's the latest? Let me see. What is the latest? Hold on one second. It's so many goddamn child. You got the nerve. You know how some people, when they be telling you, when they break down shit that happened or they tell you about somebody else, they really be talking about themselves. I'm just going to share some shit with y'all right quick. Y'all my motherfucking supporters. I just want y'all to see something. I want y'all to see what Miss Drug Dealer is all about. Let me share something with y'all. And somebody said, she said, I don't know what Amora got to do with this. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I sure don't. You ain't had nothing to do with it either, but you stuck your nose in it. That's what you did. You ain't had shit to do with it either, but you put your nose in it. Gonna come after somebody, trying to nail somebody to the damn. Girl, all these goddamn charges. What the fuck is this? You talking about some 50 fucking charges. Hold on. All right. All right. I ain't even gonna show y'all everything. I'm just gonna scroll through this motherfucker. I ain't even gonna call out the offenses. I'm not even gonna call out the offenses. I'm just gonna do this. That's all I'm gonna do. This is all I'm gonna do. Second degree transparency. Oh, damn, I said I wasn't gonna call it out, huh? Simple worthless checks. Oh, I wasn't gonna call it out. My bad. Hold on. Worthless checks again. Hold on. I ain't gonna call it out. I'm not gonna call out the shit that's on here. I'm just gonna keep strolling. I ain't even gonna call out the bullshit or whatever. When the drug dealer wanna call somebody's shit out, I ain't even gonna call these motherfuckers out. I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna call them, none of them out. I'm just gonna stroll. Just stroll. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna call out these fucking bullshit charges. I ain't gonna call this shit out. Criminal carrying a concealed weapon on the school property. I ain't gonna call this shit out. I ain't gonna simple assault. I'm not gonna call this shit out. Worthless check. I'm not gonna call this shit out. Worthless check. I'm not gonna call it out. I'm not gonna call it out. Displaying license plate without a effect, whatever the hell that is. I ain't gonna call it out. I'm not gonna call it a failure to wear a seatbelt. Goddamn, I ain't gonna call none of that out. Driving without license or license revoked. I ain't gonna call this shit out. Hold on. Disorderly conduct. Hold on. I ain't about to call none of this shit out. Driving while license revoked. I'm not gonna call this out. Expired registered tag. Oh shit, I'm not gonna call them out. Let's go. I'm not gonna call them out. I'm not gonna call these out. I'm just gonna keep strolling. That's all, y'all. Just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. That's it. That's it. That's it. Wait a minute. What? misrepresenting to obtain ESC benefits. Oh shit. I'm not gonna call this shit out. I'm not gonna call this fucking shit out. Fucking drug dealer want to say somebody else got felonies, huh? And the thing about it is, y'all, she had the nerve to say somebody had 50 felonies and didn't show no proof. Didn't pull a report or nothing. Didn't show a report or nothing. And then proudly said the date. I'm telling the truth. What I lie about? I'm telling the truth, bitch. If you telling the truth, show the proof. If she got fucking 50 felonies, show that shit. Show that shit. How a fucking paralegal gonna have 50 fucking felonies? Her proud son said his mama has worked as a paralegal for years. Yeah, anyway, like I fucking said, people love to talk shit and don't show proof. Oh, and big, now I haven't heard y'all gonna have to tell me this. Has Amber went on her panel and denied anything that I said earlier? I think I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to this ammo, bitch. I'm gonna have to hear it for myself. I'm gonna have to hear that fucking pork chop bacon smothered bitch deny that she don't like Robert and that she was happy that Shon was outing his fucking ass. Okay, bitch. Now, today's been long. These streets has been hot. They've been on fire. This bitch, Amber, has been calling my name for weeks because she's a student. Okay, I'm the professor. She's the motherfucking student. That hungry bitch sits in my class and eat chips and fucking chicken all goddamn day long. She dropped crumbs all over on my rug and my hardwood floors. I'm sick of this fat bitch. Okay, that student and her fucking friends, Retta, now Ms. White, all of them. Every single time they say my name, I'm gonna break them off something proper. I'm going to break their asses off something proper. I'm sick of these hoes. I'm sick of these nasty, filthy, trashy, bitch ass hoes. I'm sick of them. Okay. She likes to come over to my content, made reference. Oh, she only got 80 people in her live. Oh, her channel's going down. My channel will never go down. If I have to spend the next 20 years roasting your big bitch buffalo ass to make money, I'm going to do it. I will make $8,000 off the expense of your nasty, greasy ass. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Now play with it if you fucking want to, okay? I'm sure there's more people on YouTube that would love to hear me roast your big, nasty, overweight ass. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, period, okay? Stay the fuck out of my content. You do your content. Let me keep my 80 people over here listening to me. You mind the motherfucking business that pays you, bitch. And I mind the business that pay me. Now, whether it pay me a little or a lot, I mind it. Say my fucking name again, and we would just go back and forth forever. And I mean forever, bitch. Forever. Forever, ever. I will come on live 5 times a day and roast your big, nasty, stinking, funky breath ass. Period. Now, did you tell the people that you didn't like Robert? Did you tell the people that you did not like Robert? Huh? Did you tell them? Did you tell him? Oh, somebody said she's trying to look up my children to expose my kids. Okay, all right, I won't. She can't expose my kids for what? For having fucking degrees, for being respectful, for being good fucking kids, huh? They would never be able to tell you that they heard me getting knocked between the washer and dryer by some bomb ass nigga living with me without paying no motherfucking bills. Because I have a damn if a nigga put his hands on me and don't pay no bills up in my house. But ain't no nigga never put no hands on me. But if he did, he gonna be paying all the fucking bills. You ain't gonna be able to whoop my ass and don't pay no bills. Do you understand what I'm saying? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? So they said that she gonna go look for my kids. Well, she gonna look for my kids. I'm gonna go look for her motherfucking kid. Huh? Fair is fucking fair. Huh? I'll look for his fucking school. I'll look for his fucking daddy. I'll look for all of that shit. Fair is fucking fair, right? Fair is fucking fair. You go look for my motherfucking kids, and my kids grown. My kids know how to talk back. My kids are fucking grown, but fair is fair. You look for my kids, I'm gonna look for your motherfucking son. I drag your motherfucking son in this shit. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. Because I'm sick of you, little girl. I'm sick of your ass. Okay? Now, Ms. White, I don't respect you at all. At all. Okay? I don't like how you move. I don't like how you try to befriend everybody on the back end and shit like that. And you talk shit. You talk about people or whatever the case may be. And you came out and you call yourself dropping on the fucking floor when you told me you didn't want to have a messy channel. But you are messy. You can't help yourself. You are messy. You are messy. Period. You talk shit about people and then you go and laugh and grin in their fucking face. I don't like that shit. Say shit with your full fucking motherfucking chest. That's how we operate. Going into 2025, say shit with your full motherfucking chest. If you're going to come out here and say some shit about somebody, be able to say that shit again instead of telling people, oh no, that's a lie. Oh no, that's a lie. Oh no, that's a lie. Say it with your motherfucking chest. You too, Retta. You too, Retta. Say it with your fucking chest. You bitches like to say shit and then say, oh, y'all know she's lying. Y'all know she lying. No, because your bitch ass is the fucking liar. You don't like saying shit with your whole motherfucking chest. Be fucking honest. Let's move forward in 2025 and being fucking honest. You groupie ass bitch. All of them groupies. You fucking students. Okay? Every single time I see y'all do some shit that I do, I'm going to call you weak motherfucker students, period. Period. Now, other people that, take pointers from me, I'm not going to have a problem with it because they don't take pointers from me and then go back over on their channel and try to drag me. They can have all the pointers that they want. They can use them. You bitch ass motherfuckers that try to drag me and take pointers from me, I'm going to call your bitch asses out in between my other commentary. Okay? That's what we're going to do. I will have a blast your motherfucking student ass day and then I'll have a commentary day. That's what we're going to do over here. Because, see, I try to leave y'all alone. This is no longer about Robert and Brianna. I don't even have a problem with Robert. Robert going to be a goofy until the day he motherfucking die. Period. He going to be him. I don't have a problem with him. I'm going to let the internet sister eat his ass up every chance she gets. I don't have a problem with Robert. I'm not breaking down Robert content. I'm not breaking down Brianna content. I don't have a problem with Brianna. I don't have a problem with Robert. I hope Robert take y'all for every motherfucking dime that y'all have. Every one of them. I'm going to root his ass on. Watch me. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. You watch me root this motherfucker on. I'm going to root him on. I'm telling you, Oliver. She's talking about, now more. You taking it too far. Watch me. I'm telling you, I'm going to root him on. I'm going to root him on. Every time he fucking shake a can and they give him money, I'm going to root him on. Watch me. You watch me. You watch me. I hope he take them for every fucking dime. All them broke back mountain assholes. I hope he get all their money. You hear me? Let me find out about it. He better shake the can in private. Let me see him shaking the can and they giving him money. I am going to root him on. Period. I hope he take it all. Help him pay his child support to Brianna. Okay. I hope they talked about her so fucking much. They need to pay her goddamn child support. They need to pay her money. And I'm going to root him on. And I'm going to say, good. These bitches paying your child support. So now let me start, y'all. Let me start. Lexus, you big bitch. You just paid Brianna's child support. Okay. You just paid Brianna, bitch. Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 You just paid Momo's child support, you big, nasty, sloppy ass bitch. Every single time y'all feed into that manipulation, can shaking shit, you are giving Brianna money. Okay? Child support money. Now, play with it, bitch. Play with it. Period. Now, that's where we going. That's where we going. Okay? That's where we going. All right? Now, I'm so excited. So excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But I have more information. I have more ammo that I will be releasing. Not today. Not today, because I'm going to keep some in the chamber. But just know, I got it. Just know, I got it. Okay? All right. Anyway. like I said, anyway, she said, how you broke his fuck but raising money for his ass? Yeah, that part. They're paying Brianna's child support. They need to. They actually need to. Hey, Brianna should be saying, by any means necessary. I don't give a damn. Give them the money by any motherfucking means necessary. Period. All right, hold on, y'all. My moderator calling me. Hey, what's up? All right. Yeah, that was my moderator. But anyway, so like I said, I'm about to end the live, but let me thank y'all for the super chats today. And hold on one second. I gotta go back to the last one because I was not in no thanking mood, y'all. Please forgive me, but I was just so, oh my God, this old ass woman, like they do people like this. They come out here and she thinks she did something big. She thought she ate. Yeah, she got felonies. Yeah, she got felonies. We all get in trouble. Even if she did have felonies, they her motherfucking felonies. Talk about your felonies. Talk about your fucking felonies. These people are trip, boy. They like to tell what other people did, but they don't like to tell what the fuck they did. They don't like to do that. No. They don't like to tell the shit that they do or have done. No, show your record. Show what the fuck you done did. Okay? Show what you did. Amber, big nasty burger eating ass over there talking about Walter got served at his house for owing Wells Fargo. That bitch just filed a bankruptcy on like $5,000. That bitch had to file bankruptcy because she couldn't come up with $5,000. Who the fuck does that? What lawyer took her money? That bitch 30-some years old, like 38, 39 or something like that, and filed bankruptcy over motherfucking $5,000. Make that make sense. You know? She said, Amora, do you have a timer you can start for Miss White? You talking about the drug dealer? The motherfucking drug dealer? Huh? Yeah, she filed bankruptcy, but got the nerve to talk about somebody else. But have the audacity to want to talk about Walt and everybody else. That big bitch used to say, I ain't even into the True Saga no more. I don't support neither one of them. I'm not in it. I just want to be done. Leave me alone. I just want to be done. That hog, I knew she didn't want to be done. And then they want to say, oh, More, you going back on your word? No, I'm not going back on my word. I'm not dragging Robert. I ain't saying nothing about his content. I don't know what the fuck Robert doing out there in these streets. I know he's shaking a can. I do know that much, but I'm not paying no attention to his content. I done moved on and talked about TD Jakes, and here go the big breathing asshole talking about what the fuck I'm doing. She over there, she only got 81 people in her live. Why the fuck you worry about how many people I got in my live? You sweaty asshole. Put your money up. You had 300 people in your live. How much did you make, you big bitch? Post that, you big, nasty, filthy, trashy asshole. Post that. Put your money where your mouth is going forward. Or shut the fuck up. Why don't you do that? Sit down, student, and learn. You bitch ass student. Sit down and fucking learn, you student. I had 81 people in my live and still made $150, you big bitch. How many did you have in your live? How much did you make, you retarded asshole? Huh? How much? I'm sick of you, you musty rat. That part. Put up your dollars. How much did you make? Huh? Match mine. And then you can talk shit. Until then, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. In that order. And I mean that. I'm sick of that hoe. Put your motherfucking money where your mouth is. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave my chat alone. Leave my supporters alone. Get your musty, breathing ass, bitch ass away from us. That part. I don't give a fuck you talking about Brianna. I don't care if you talk about Robert. You don't like him any fucking way. He irks you, remember? He irks your motherfucking nerves, remember, bitch? Huh? Robert irks you. Why don't you tell them that? He irks you. He irks you. What the fuck does irk mean? He irks you. But you will take money from his supporters, you big, nasty, chicken-eating bitch. Huh? You will take money from his supporters. Yeah. You's a user. That's what you are. You a user. You are a user. All right? Now, what did I say? Oh, let me thank y'all for these super chats. Yasmin, if you're in here, thank you so very much because I woke up at 12 o'clock to 3 Coca-Colas. I do appreciate it. I'm always waking up to 3 Coca-Colas from Yasmin. Oh, I woke up to something else. Hold on, not just Yasmin this time. It was Yasmin and hold on, it was Denise as well. Okay, Yasmin says, good morning, have a great weekend. And Denise says, good morning, Queen. I hope you are having an amazing day. Thank you so very much for both of y'all for for hooking a sister up with some Coca-Colas this morning. Lord knows I needed them. Lord knows I needed them. You hear me? I need some Coca-Cola. I need Coca-Cola, baby. You hear me? And old red ass, Lord Jesus. I already said what I said about her old fucking bald edges having ass. I always want to say somebody's a fucking liar. You a fucking liar. And they're talking about, oh, that's been a long time ago when I said let's fake beef. You know what I mean? But they ain't gonna try to deny the skit thing. She knows she wanted to do skits with Brie. She knows she wanted to do skits with Brie. She forgot who she told. That's the problem. She said, drop a link so I can send a Coca-Cola. Where my moms at? Are they in here? I think one of my moms said she was sleepy because she been traveling and working her ass off since she didn't got married. Let me go get it. Let me go get my, do I have any other moms in here? Is Lavette in here? They probably sleep. Hold on a second. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. They ain't sleep. Wake y'all asses up. Where y'all at? Let me drop my Coca-Cola link right quick. Give me a second. Oh, there you go. There go Lavette. Lavette, like I'm in here. Okay. Lavette dropped it. Candy dropped it. Okay, there they go. Oh, yeah, Vanessa dropped it. Okay. There it goes. Gonna hook your girl up with a Coca-Cola. I need some Coke, some French fries, and you know what? Some chicken fingers too. With ketchup. No barbecue sauce. No honey mustard. That's what I want. Some honey mustard chicken fingers. You know what I'm saying? She said I'm more like chicken wings too. I damn sure do. Well, sort of, kind of. Chicken wings, I don't really care for the veins. Okay. But let me thank you guys for these super chats and the ones that y'all sent before. Okay. I got new members. Tanya Peppers. Thank you for joining the membership. Old Source. She said, welcome, Miss Shon. Oh, y'all show her so much love. Tinker, she said, put some respect on her name, Professor Amore. That's what I am now. Going forward, Professor. I'm the professor, and them bitches are the students. Every single time y'all see them doing something that I've started or I did first, just know they bitch ass got it from me. I'm the professor. They're the students, period. Okay? Thank you, Tinkers. Thank you, Jay White. She said, class is in session. Professor Amore. Thank you. Thank you, Hazel. Knee deep. Amore gonna always put it on the floor. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Binky Bink, for the gifting of the memberships. And Harrington, thank you. Quanay, thank you. Harrington, she said, hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button. Thank you for your membership, baby girl. Hazel, thank you. Hazel Smith said, they mad as hell. Shon speaking her truth. Continue doing you, girl. Exactly. Shon is breaking away from that cult-like fucking group over there. They're gonna turn their back over her for fucking breaking down Robert's bullshit. Who the hell does that? She said, I got white sheets for sale, y'all. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Lakeisha. She said, I cannot breathe. Hot dog dare you is crazy. Yeah, I double hot dog dare her ass. You hear me? Thank you, Lakeisha. Thank you, Cheryl. She said 2024, GOAT of the Queen, Captain Amore Davis. She put my whole fucking name. Why don't they run a background check on me? Run a background check on me. I guarantee you won't get all that bullshit. You won't get all that bullshit. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you from Pain and Purpose. She said, I'm going to need to wash my ears out with soap. My Lord, I learned new curse words. Chip eating dusty ass musty bitch. I'm hollering. Go to church tomorrow and just ask God to forgive you. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you from Pain and Purpose. Thank you, Carmelita Amore, and forgot she had a guest. Sorry, Shon. Not hot dog. The doc and the lawyer in the raw. This is why you shouldn't share your intimate life with people you met on social media. Girl, this is why. You can't tell these motherfuckers nothing. They're going to wait for an opportunity to put the nail in the motherfucking coffin. You hear me? They're going to try to nail your ass to the cross. You can't trust none of these hoes. Thank you so very much for the super chat. Thank you, Felicia. Said kicking is abuse, dragging is abuse, breaking fingers is abuse, choking is abuse. What part of that do y'all not understand? That nigga is a deadbeat abuser. Well, say it again with your whole chest. That's my Felicia right there. Look at her with her fine, sexy stuff. I guess all the Felicias are fine except for the ones that got 25-year-old disrespectful ass motherfucking sons. You know what I'm saying? Go on, girl. Thank you for that. Where we at? Hold on. That was Felicia, then Carmelita. She said, more done scared the young man. Sorry, I didn't mean to, child. Thank you, baby. Platinum bracelet. Brianna children are going to come out and tell their story about what happened to their mother. They're getting older, and I know it hurts to hear what comes out of their ex stepdad's mouth. Thank you, Platinum bracelet. I appreciate that, love. She said, I fucking love you, and I love you back, Teens and Queen Boutique. Okay. Thank you, Nisi. Strike interview in that order. Yeah, that bitch tried to fucking do my shit. Then she had to delete or hide her shit. It don't matter. I'm gonna get her ass. You wait. I'm gonna get her fucking ass. I'm gonna get her when she least fucking expected, bitch. I'm gonna tell that she want to destroy my page. I'm gonna destroy yours, bitch. Let's see who win. Let's see who fucking win. Batters up, bitch. Batters up. Okay. Thank you, Nisi. Thank you, Callaway, for becoming a member. I appreciate you, Marcy. So I fucking love it here. I love that you are here, Marcy. Thank you, Mookie Creations. Thank you, Miss Foxy. She's a great interview, a more awesome live. Thank you so very much. Let me thank the ones that I did not thank before. Let me go on and get to you guys right here. Don't sit here, talk shit to me. You talk shit to me, you better fucking come with it. Who the fuck they think they are? Okay. Keisha, thank you. Shantisa, she said, what Cardi B say? I guess I'm a teacher since you want to sub me. Talk your shit more. Exactly. Since they want to fucking sub me, I'm their motherfucking teacher. Okay, you hear me? Thank you, Shantisa. Lynn Ross, she said, Sam Cooke said it's been a long time coming. Exactly. A long time. You hear me? Thank you so much. Cheryl Lynch, she said, the more they keep a good woman down, or they can't keep a good woman down, period. And you know. Thank you. Shalandra, thank you. She said, sis, you're throwing me the whole book tonight. You deserve every penny you get, straight like that. Every penny. You hear me, Shalandra? Everyone. I work for my money. You hear me? Thank you, Lysandra. Life coach, twin mama. Thank you. She said, baby, they gonna learn about making a more set it off in this motherfucker. Okay. Thank you, Nelly Nell. Thank you, Candy Girl. She said, if I was sick with lupus, or if I was 600 pounds and one hamburger from a heart attack, do you think I have time to be messy and be a messy ass on social media being evil? I'll be getting my life right just in case I'm about to meet my maker soon. Just sit. That's right, Candy. You know they don't like you, Candy. They gonna say some shit about you tomorrow, and I'll cuss they fucking asses out again. You hear me, girl? Thank you, girl. Cookie, she said, this is Amore's internet. You so funny. Thank you, Cookie. Tamik, thank you. Queen Fee, thank you. Queen Fee said, let's go. That's right. What Queen Fee at? What Queen Fee? Thank you, Queen Fee. Just being Georgiana. Thank you. Love always. Thank you. Just Nikki. Can we do it now since they mad super chat party, y'all? Thank you, Just Nikki. Felicia Bond says, getting out on the truth cult. Getting out of the truth cult is like Harriet Tubman freeing the slaves. If you try to leave, it's off with their heads. I'm glad I have a brain. That's right. Everybody that try to leave that motherfucker get drugged. Tell me that ain't no damn cult. Tell me that ain't no damn cult. Thank you, LaTanya Green. Thank you, Felicia Bond. She said they woke a giant up in the more is a beast when it comes to revealing liars. Don't start none. Don't motherfucking be none. You hear me? Thank you, LaTanya. She ain't cuss. I did, y'all. Mar P, thank you. Vanita, tell them Amore, keep it 1,000. Okay, will do. Thank you, Lisa. She said, Amore, it's not time for you to leave this alone. Keep going until it's truly over. Let's go. Lisa, like, come on back. Come on back. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Binky Bink. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, Yolanda. She said, put it on the floor. Sick of you bitches. Exactly. I am too. Thank you, Lady V. Desperate motherfuckers want to be fake beef for money. Exactly. Because they can't make no money no other type of way, you pissy assholes. You can't make money doing regular content. Not at all. And you know it. Prove me that. Prove me that you can make $150 fucking dollars not talking about nobody but somebody else. Don't have shit to do with this saga. You pissy hoe. Thank you, Lakeisha. Oops, I didn't put. Okay, thank you, Lakeisha. She said, who done pissed sis off? Child, all of them. Thank you, Melinda. She said, put it on the floor more because I can't stand fakers. Okay. Thank you, Mama Life. Ooh, she gave me some euros. Thank you, Mama Life. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tawana. Thank you. Ooh, I didn't even know Nahimi had gave me $100. She said, put it on the floor more. And is. Thank you so much, Nahimi. Listen, that was from earlier today. I do appreciate you guys. I'm sick of these hoes. I'm sick of these loudmouth big bitches. And let me just do this because I already posted it on the damn on my bulletin board, but I'm gonna pull it up. And to these bitches, to these bitter ass bitches, I did this last night, right? I covered TD Jakes part fucking 2. Let me show this shit. I want them to do this. I want them motherfuckers, them greasy ass hoes over them greasy bitches to do this. She said Amora had 81 people in her chat. I made $151. You big hoe. Show me where you have 80 people in your chat and you make $150, you big hoe. Show me that. I didn't talk about Robert. I didn't mention Brianna. I didn't do none of that and still cleared at 150, you big nasty stinking hoe. You show me that. You show me that, hoe. You show me that. You pissy hoe. When you can do that, then you can run your big, nasty, stinking, musty ass mouth. Until you can do that, shut the fuck up and be the student that you are. Do that. You talk so much shit. Oh, she's going down. Her page going down. Her page going down. Her page going down. 6 days. And 6 days, because today don't even count. YouTubers that know. YouTubers that know. 6 days in, bitch. 6 days in and where I'm at. I'm at 1646. Show yours, bitch. Show yours. I'm at 1646. 6 days in. And I didn't even mention Robert or Brianna. You filthy ass hoes. 6 days in. And I'm at $1,600. And that don't even count today. That don't even count today. I'm 6 days in and I done made $1,600 not talking about Robert or Brianna, bitch. Play with it. Don't you fucking play with me. You filthy assholes. Now, we gonna carry on. Keep my fucking name out your ratchet ass mouth. You say something about me, I'm gonna say something about you. You come for my motherfucking son, I'm coming for your motherfucking son. I don't give a fuck how old he is. And I said that. And let me say it again. You come for my motherfucking son, I'm coming for your motherfucking son. And I don't give a fuck how old he is. Period. Come for him if you want to. Your son photo will be all over motherfucking every damn where. Don't believe me? Just watch. Don't believe me? Just watch, bitch. You want to be famous? Let's make you famous. Let's make you famous. You want to be famous so fucking bad. Let's make you famous. Let's make your son famous. In that order. Okay? I'm sick of you dirty bitches. I'm sick of you colts. When people want to leave y'all, this is what y'all do. Y'all turn on people. You drag them. You drag their kids. You drag their mama. You drag their daddy. You drag their grandkids. You drag people. That's what you do. You talk about people. You talk shit about people. You lie on people. That's what you do. That's what the fuck you do. I'm sick of y'all hoes. I'm sick of y'all doing this shit. Y'all been doing this to a whole lot of people. You mad because you can't take me down. You hate me so much, but you repeat after me. You do shit that I do. Like Retta. Oh, I'm not after money. Amora's just after money. Her page is all about money, money, money. I got a $75 goal, y'all. Feed into my goal. Don't forget my goal. Don't forget my goal. You know? Hold on. Somebody just bought me some coffee. Hold on, y'all. Or some Coca-Cola. Thank you very much, Jerry Ann. She says, I'm going to start doing it daily. So that's... Oh, fuck them. That's what she said. Thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you, Jerry Ann. You hear me? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. All the people. This live and my last live is for all the people that try to walk away gracefully. Just try to throw deuces and walk away. But what happened to them? They was cussed out. They was drugged. They was talked about. They was drugged all over social media. By who? By Amber's crew. Amber, fucking Retta, Upper, Dawn, D-Ham. All them motherfuckers with Miss White in the back cheering that shit on. With Miss White in the back cheering that shit on. That's what they do. They don't let you just leave and be gone. They got to try to smear your name. LaShondra or whatever the fuck. The criminal, the other criminal. They like to drag you. They like to turn all the supporters against you. And then they sit there and listen to supporters that don't give a fuck about Robert. Them motherfuckers don't. Retta, I ain't gonna say Retta don't give a fuck about Robert, because Retta ain't never said she don't give a fuck about Robert. But what's them two? Amber and her sister. They are not Robert supporters. They only want Robert supporters to support them. They are not Robert supporters at all. At all. Now, we just know Retta need extra money, you know? She got a husband or whatever that they ain't together. They've been separated forever or whatever, and she paying them bills by her motherfucking self. And she just need help, period, because she raised her own grandkids. She just need money. She always say she don't, but she do. Ain't no way you gonna say you don't need money, but yet you like, hey, my goal is $75, y'all. Thank you for that cash app. Thank you for that cash app. Bitch, you need money. Stop saying you don't. Stop saying you don't need money. Bitch, Christmas coming up. What the fuck you mean? Who don't need money? Raise your hand if you don't need money. If you don't need money. Them sorry ass, lying ass hoes. I don't need money, but I'm mad at you for not giving me money. Who does that, Retta? I don't need money. But then complain about them not being supported. Y'all don't support me. Y'all don't see me no cash apps. Y'all don't do this. Y'all don't do this. But I ain't doing it for money. The fuck? They all doing it for money. Every last one of them doing it for money. Period. Every last one of them. Every last one is doing it for money. And they watching everybody else's money. The fuck you watching my chat for? Why the fuck are you worried about how many people in my chat? Worry about who the fuck in your chat. Look at this shit. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you something right now. Let me pull your shit up. Why you wanna talk? Why you wanna talk shit, you loudmouth asshole? Look at this shit. Let me show you something on Amber's channel, y'all. This is Amber, the big well of the wells, the big blubber ass bitch. Let me show y'all something. She want to talk about my motherfucking numbers. Look at this shit, y'all. Here's her videos. Brianna, 2,000 views. Some, I guess it's supposed to be auntie, but oh God, AI, honey. Thank God for AI. 734 views. Nelly and Ashanti, 230 views. Why? Because they ain't got shit to do with the saga. Ain't nobody checking for her. Ask her how much she make on this 230 view video. She probably made $3 fucking dollars. $3. If 3. She probably made 3 cents. Nasty Nate, 900 views. All this shit. She get views when she talk about the fucking saga. That's it. That's why her lazy, bomb, fat, greasy, nasty ass, that's why she's still back talking about the saga. Because when she wasn't talking about the saga, let's go back to it before she started back talking about the fucking saga. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to her views before she started with when she called herself moving on. Look at this. Her crime story, 665 views. Where's another one? Oh, she's talking about Felicia on that one. Let's go back to anything where she wasn't talking about the fucking saga, huh? Oh, is that it? Okay, so she must have, this must be a different page or something. What is it? Well, she deleted all the videos except for just the saga shit. Oh, the story of how my husband, father, and brother unalive himself. 648 views. People ain't checking for shit like this. Only drama ass shit are they checking for. Nasty ass drama shit. That are they checking for? They ain't checking for her on nothing else. That's it. Pop the balloon video reaction, 611 views. Yeah. Her channel ain't shit but the saga, messy ass drama, period. Messy ass drama. She ain't making no money if she ain't talking about this messy ass shit. And then she be the main big nasty yellow bitch that like to try and call victim when somebody come after her nasty, greasy, fat ass. That's what she does. Try to holler victim. I'm a victim. They drug me in this, bitch. You're already in it. Can't nobody drag your big fucking ass. You too heavy for anybody to drag you. Anybody. I'm sick of that hoe. You do your fucking content. You leave me the fuck alone. You know you can't make no money without mentioning me. You can't make a motherfucking dime without mentioning Brianna. That's it. You know that, you big, nasty, trashy ass hoe. Ain't nobody checking for you. You blog about anything else. Even a piece of fucking chicken, they ain't showing up. They ain't showing up. You talk about me. You talk about Felicia. You talk about the Beehives. You talk about Brianna. Here they come. Here they come. You can't get them to show up for nothing else. You can't make a dime. Not one. If you can't post that shit. I did. I post mine. I can make money without talking about somebody else. Without talking about Robert. Without talking about Brianna. I can make money without talking about them. What can you make? Challenge. Let's do a challenge. I challenge you, ho. I challenge you, ho. Talk about something else and have 300 motherfuckers to show up in your chat, bitch. Make $100. Make $150 talking about something else, you big cow. She can't. She can't. Now, you nasty ass, filthy, trashy hoe. I got something in the chamber for her ass. Y'all mark my word when I tell you I got something in the chamber for this big bitch. You think you the only one that can record phone calls, you big, greasy, nasty ass hoe? You think you the only one can play recorded phone calls? Play with me if you motherfucking want to. You big, nasty, filthy ass, trashy ass hoe. I'm sick of your ass. I'm sick of you. Now, anyway, I'm going to go back to being nice. I think the internet sister is having a party. Let me see what time it starts. Let's see what time it starts. Hold on 1 second. That's all this big bitch do. Let me look for the internet sister right quick. I was sleepy last night, y'all. I went to sleep. But the internet sister is having a live. Oh, hold on. I don't see it posted. Let me text her right quick. Let me text her. See what time she's going live. And we're going to go over there for the after party. Now, I cannot come live tomorrow. My husband already told me that's his day. So I won't be on tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure somebody else will. Whether it's Break Room, whether it's Ashley D, whether it's Ashley Chats, whether it's Felicia, whether it's Shon, somebody will be live, okay? Now, we ain't teams, we independent bloggers, which means if y'all see us on live, we don't step on each other's toes. You ain't got to worry about us trying to cuss each other out or nothing like that. We are respectful adult women, okay? We know how to support each other. Hey, we know. Listen, this is how it goes. If I'm talking about something you want to hear, you watch me. If Felicia talking about something you want to hear, then you watch Felicia. If all the rest of them, y'all know what I'm talking about. Internet sister, Felicia, Ashley Chats, Ashley D, Break Room. If anybody is talking about something that you want to hear, by all means, go hear it. You will never hear me cuss y'all out over somebody or y'all watching somebody else's content versus watching mine. Okay? You're not going to have me cuss you out. That ain't how I roll. I know that 1, I get a retirement check, and 2, I'm going to be blessed no matter what. I'm going to be blessed no matter what. When you are a blessing to someone else, then God turns around and bless you. You will not hear me getting mad talking about, oh, you went live at the same time I went live. Never that. Thank you, Black Swan. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Never that. Okay? Because what I do know is sometimes you guys say, y'all put up under my thing, replay, which means when you are finished watching one person live, you may want and go and watch another person's live. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I absolutely love when my internationals come back and say replay underneath my comments, because they be sleep sometime when I'm on live, and then they come back and watch my videos and they say replay. I love it. I love seeing replay. If you guys were not in my live and y'all come back and listen to my live, comment replay for me. Just do that for me from now on. If you come back and watch it after the live is over with and you didn't get a chance to see it while the live was going on, hit replay. I want to see how many replays I get. Okay, you guys, do me a favor. Do that for me. Just hit replay. Now, I'm going to be going live Monday through Friday from 1 o'clock because I'm going to do Cora and Nancy at 1 o'clock Monday through Fridays, right? Saturdays is just going to be a free Saturday. It's going to be a free for all. I'm not going to have a planned live. Saturday is not going to be planned, meaning that I'll come on whatever time and talk about whatever for that day. Sundays, I'm taking off for my husband. Okay. Taking off for my husband, taking off for my daughter. Sundays I'm not coming live. I need a day to rest my voice. I need a day to just rest my mind. Sundays, I'm not coming no more. Okay. Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock, Cora and Nancy, 7 o'clock will be my regular commentary. My regular commentary at 7 Central. All these times are Central. 1 p.m. Central, Cora and Nancy, 7 p.m. Central, my regular commentary, okay? Saturday, just free for all like we do today, just spontaneously or whatever. And Sundays, I'm taking a break, okay? All right, let me read a couple of y'all comments. I do thank y'all for pouring into my live, and I do thank y'all for going back and watching the replay of my other lives. All right, she said it's so many great lives with you. I try, girl. I try. I do say replay. Thank you so much for saying replay. A lot of you guys do say replay, and I appreciate that. She said, okay, soon. She said, okay, as soon as this end, I got to go finish Jenny After Dark live. Then your live before this live. Then go back to see Jenny other 2 live. Hey, this should definitely keep you busy, especially if you up at night, okay? She said, Jay said, that's my day. He deserved it, honey. He got on me today. He came downstairs and said, wait a minute, hold on. You going to go live without coming to give me a kiss? You can ask Shon. I was talking to Shon, and he said, oh, hell no. You better come give me a kiss. Listen, that's the one that's, they say secretly sleeping with a white man because they fucking man beat them upside the head and tossed them to the side and go, not sleep with a white man, Lord Jesus. Next, it'll be that. They said my husband sleeping with a white woman. He told me, you ain't about to go live and not give me a kiss. I said, oh shit, let me take my ass upstairs and get my husband alive. I said, can you meet me halfway? Shit. You know what I mean? It just be like that sometimes. He said, I know you ain't get straight up and you about to go live. The hell you say? Jada said, hamburger, cheeseburger be having showers at the truck car wash in the wash. She can no longer fit in her bathtub. I think she had to go to the fucking community pool and take a goddamn bath. She said, I think I say replay as well. Thank you. If y'all come back and watch it later, just hit replay. She said, did Lateef choke onion powder in the garden more? Did Lateef choke onion powder in the garden? Now, I didn't hear he choked her in the garden, but Amber spilled the beans and said that he ran up in her face. Well, that's what she told Amber, that the girl that Season said he ran up in her face. I ain't holding no fucking secrets. I'm telling everything. Don't fucking tell me nothing. If you don't like me, then don't tell me nothing, because if I find out you don't like me, I'm fucking telling it. Period. I ain't holding no fucking secrets. You fucking don't like me, put it all out there, motherfucker. Put everything. I don't give a damn. Sick of their asses. Sick of them, all of them. I don't give a damn. I don't ever, when I tell you this, y'all mark my word, I will never, ever be cool with them. Ever. Never. I don't want to be cool with them. Let they lazy fucking asses stay over there and be jealous from all the way over there, because that's what they are. They are jealous. They're jealous. They jealous because they ain't getting the money. And they should be mad at Lupac, because Lupac over there killing it. Lupac over there killing it. That's who they should be mad at. Why they want to be mad at me? I'm going to cheer they asses on. Get it, girl. Every time Lupac go live and say, yeah. Get it, girl. 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 I don't give a damn about this saga no more. Okay? I don't care. I ain't got no enemies, but I definitely have some people that I can't motherfucking stand. And that's fucking blubber ass, her blubber ass sister, her blubber ass bubblehead friend, Retta, and the rape teeth bitch Upper, and the pissy dude, D-Ham. Who else? Did I miss anyone? I think that's it. Oh, and Latte, she's just a non-fucking motherfucking. I was about to call her a whole lizard, but you know I'm a whatever she is, whatever. You call my name, then I'm a fucking, I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm gonna talk about everybody that talk about me, because some people just won't clout. You understand what I'm saying? Them itty bitties that just jumping on board. Let me tell you something. I would never call your name. You are fucking zeros to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? I would never call your name. You would never have to worry about me going back and forth with you fucking non-factor assholes. Do you hear me? The ones that's just jumping on board because there's a bunch of newbies jumping on board. Don't fucking pay they little channel ass no attention. Do you hear me? Them little motherfuckers can talk and scream into their heart's content. You too far behind. Bitch, you a whole year behind. Maybe I say something to you in 2 fucking years, but right now, kiss my black ass. Do you hear me? So you itty bitches will never, ever, ever get my attention. And that's why I was upset the other day when somebody dropped their name in it. Don't y'all ever, and I mean ever. Now, this is what made me mad at y'all if y'all ever do this shit. Don't y'all ever in your life put one of them new motherfucking bitches' name in my chat. Ever. And I mean ever. Let them itty bitty little motherfucking newbie ass channels stay where the fuck they at. Let them get it out the grind just like we had to. You hear me? Don't you ever, ever, ever drop their name in my motherfucking chat, please. Let them figure that shit out. They are non-fucking factors to me. Let them talk into their fucking little ass heart content. Okay? And let me go on and block this bitch right here. There you go. Aha, you thought you can come in my chat and say some shit. Not today, Bookie. Not today, Bookie. Go get it from somebody else, Bookie. You little ass channel, Bookie. Now, play with it, Bookie. Not here. You got me all the way fucked up, Bookie. Get it out the grind like we did, Bookie. Now, in 2 years, I might say your name, Bookie. But until then, bye, bitch. That order. Now, don't ever drop these itty bitty, teeny bitty, witty ass channels in my chat. Ever. Do you hear me? Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever. Never, ever. You hear me? So, they like to call names and then they like to turn around and be like, I was just playing. I'm just trying to grow my channel. I don't have nothing against you. Bookie, get your ass somewhere and sit it down. Try harder. You hermaphrodite. You hear me? Anyway, I'm gone. Somebody said she's banned from the community pool because she has what? Because she has a decade of yeast down there. She made the water turn yellow and they had to close it permanently. Well, damn Jada. Damn Jada. Damn Jada. You making me vision that nasty ass shit. She said, whoever talk about you, Baconator, post them on her wall. So that lets you know she's still keeping up the mess. Absolutely, she's still keeping up the mess. She's a student. She's a student. She's a disgruntled student. She's a disgruntled student that feel like she ain't getting her money worth because she ain't making the money that I'm making. She's a fucking student and I'm the professor. Keep listening and keep learning. Keep listening and keep learning. Amora, since you put it on the floor, can you tell us who was the supporter to give me information from the other side behind the scenes? Say that again. Can you tell us who was the supporter to give me information? Who is giving me information? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She said, how does she fit in the community pool? Lord Jesus. She says, get their ass, Captain Amora. Hell yeah. Thank you for paying the purpose. She said, hermaphrodite. They are. They always telling people to suck their D's. And the 90-year-old toothless drug dealer. Exactly. Fucking drug dealer got all these goddamn charges. Didn't want to come over here and say somebody got 50 fucking felonies. How the fuck you have 50 fucking felonies and your ass ain't never been to prison? Ain't never been locked up. She said Amber is super messy and miserable. Oh, she is. Oh, she said, oh, the person that gave me information, I got it from a few people. A lot of them were support. I mean, they weren't even content creators. They were supporters. You know? So anyway, I'm done with their asses. No, I'm not done with them. I'm not going to say I'm done with them. No. I'm not done with their asses. They come over here and fuck with me, not the itty bitties. The itty bitties gonna have to get it in. They gonna have to fucking figure it out. They gonna have to figure it out. Do you hear me? They gonna have to figure it out. But the other ones that's been going back and forth, oh yeah, I'm gonna tear their ass out the frame, period. She said, Amor, what about me and my cancer story? Ooh, child, we're gonna have to fit you in, child. Let me talk to my sister Felicia and see if we can get you on a panel. She said, I'll be live at 11:30 in 5 minutes. LOL or more. Is it okay if I react to your video from earlier? No, I don't mind. You can react to my video. You can. That motherfucking big elephant over there, if she do it, I'm going to strike her big bitch ass. And anybody else. I'm going to start striking these hoes. You watch me. You got my, let me tell you something. You got my profile picture on your thumbnail. I'm striking you bitch assholes. And I'm going to stay up all fucking night since I can't come to work tomorrow. My husband said, nope, tomorrow I got to do something with him. So I'm going to strike all you hoes tonight. You got my picture on your thumbnail. You better fucking remove it. You dusty ass bitch. Okay? What time is, I'm going to call internet sister in a minute. She said, I'm on my way to finish your live from earlier. Didn't want to miss this live, but I always hashtag replay. Yes. So listen, you guys, if you so happen to catch my live later, please comment replay. Okay. All right. I love y'all. I think I got everybody with the, hold on one second. Oh, thank you, Vernal, for becoming a YouTube member. I do appreciate you guys being a part of the family. I think I got everybody. I don't know if I said K Maria, but if I didn't, K Maria, thank you so very much. I did say Black Swan, Tinkers, and Teresa. Thank y'all very much. I'm about to sign off, and I'm gonna call the internet sister and see what time she's going live. But I think Ashley said she's going to go live. What time did you say, Ashley? I think Ashley said 11:30. She's going at 11:30. So anyway, y'all already know what time it is. Go where you want to go. You know, break room. You going live at all? But I'm about to call my sis because I ain't talked to her all fucking day, and I know she probably like, what the fuck happened? I love y'all. Thank you, Shon, so much for coming on my panel and telling your story. I hope you feel better, boo. Don't let these itty motherfucking bitty students get in your head, okay? And I'm sure you and I will be talking again another day, okay? I love y'all. Thank y'all so very much. And until Monday, have a great one.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers got me want to listen on them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.